take some time. 8 players remain for the final table of the $7 million Venom, and all eyes are on that $1 million guaranteed first place prize. This is the biggest
Venom. Yo, you ain't ready for the venom I bring, ain't ready for the water I swim. My heart's venom, Phil, just tell him I got the bite, see, I got the venom. I see snakes in the grass, I'll dead 'em. Red dot aimed up right for your melon. Click, clap, blow, now I'm a felon. Jumping fences, gone in a second. I'm not a monster, not understood. I'm just a rock star, come from the hood. Swear on everything, hand on a book. Deep in my eyes, ain't somewhere you look. See 'em all in, ain't no bluffing. Chips ain't the only thing that I'm chucking. Raising the stakes when I'm up at the table. This is real life, ain't living a fable. This is my venom, venom. Venom, 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 venom. This is my venom, 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 venom. Yo, mic check 1 2, now I'm here. It's ACR, we gonna move through the gears, level shifting. See it straight off with the pistons. Venom title in my sight as it glistens. I got moves like this check raise bluff, and I won't stop now till this whole game's done. Take a meal to the rat hole, hot bag it all up, and then take it back home. Look at my name when I'm up at the table. Venom leaves a hole in you like a bagel. Don't think you gonna bring war, or else it's venom at your door. Venom, 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 venom. You don't want this, you don't want this, you don't want this. Venom at your door. Yo, see me, I'm a boss when I do this. You just square whole crew like a Rubik's, please. Come bring your team, rise to the top, we got that cream. You ain't ready for the way I grind these steaks, so mind your face or get one to taste. I move like I know I'll win. WPN will pile it in. Don't raise that river, I'm here with the nuts to win in my reach. That venomous touch. ACR, don't be stepping to us, cause we let it blow like a weapon that busts. You ain't ready for the flame we got. Red right up and take your shot. This real rap ain't 80s pop. Venom, tell 'em, dead 'em. Rah. Venom, 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 venom. This is my venom, 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 venom. Yo. Okay, now listen up clear. It's me that's right in your ear. I got that venomous snare. I'm popping right off if enemies near. Warning, hold up, yeah, one's close. Venom my drug, I'll give him that dose. Come against me, it's a slippery slope. Hang me to dry, I'll give you the rope. Hit it and go like Riddick Bowe. One punch hits like a bit of stone. You punch like a bit of snow. Venom got you critically low. Critically low. Venom got you critically low. Venom, 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 venom.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Venom time, baby! Justin Kelly, Michael Longcar, Scott Moskowitz, you guys are the chat. This is America's Card Room. Let's get that Venom. What do you guys say we make a couple millionaires today?
Yes.
Let's do it.
A couple. Top 2 getting $1 million. Let's go.
Second place prize
So sick,
is
man.
what first place prize was on the last one, right?
More.
Yeah, that's
I
insane.
think second's more than the last time, right?
It's
So sick.
absolute insanity. Not only is first place guaranteed $1 million, but now it's 1.5. We're making a second place more than the original $1 million guarantee for first. It's sick.
So sick.
Oh my God! Welcome, welcome
Yo,
everybody.
welcome in, everybody.
So many familiar faces in the chat. I see
Hell
all
yeah.
of you. Big Mule, what's it?
Rye Guy, Bolo Bigsby,
Rico Calde.
David Bear, D. Diot, M. Kerr, Triple Shots.
I
Let's
mean,
go.
I could sit here calling out names all day. You guys
Dennis
know.
J. Sanchez. What's up, guys?
You guys know.
Courage, what's up?
All right, so currently I don't have their chips selected. We are in big blinds. Just to give you a rough idea of where everybody is sitting. Right off the bat, let's just rip 88 bigs in here, one off the button, see what happens. Let's go. All right, we're going to change this.
How intense is this if you are Silskire and Way Too Easy with like 12 bigs each right now? Like,
These
super
ladders.
sick.
Okay, so
look at those ladders down there, guys.
So guys,
sick.
you can see all the pay jumps below. So guaranteed 129,000 right now, but 100K ladder, man, just for watching somebody else lose a flip. We'll take it.
This is sick.
We have a shove here on the first hand, and it's going to be up to the blinds to call it off here. Tufts, you got to kind of have a big boy to call it off. Not going to happen.
And yeah, TRT just says, all right, shorties, who wants to get knocked out? Give me those chips. Ship it to Papa. Yo, Dion Brock, what's up, guys? Kyle Anderson, big shout out to you for making the deep run in the Venom. Loved watching your stream.
Dude.
I was lurking. That free roll ticket. He made almost made it to day 3. Very close to day 3.
Yeah.
Super sick. Congrats, man.
Nice run.
Dude,
was
nice
amazing.
run, Kyle, dude. It was such a sweat. And for those of you who don't know, I actually pulled that ticket live on the ACR show, which
That's
we do
so sick.
3 times a week. And we did it where we pulled 5 finalists from Twitter and Instagram, put them on what I call the wheel of death, and then spun it down, just pulling off name by name by name. And Kyle was the last man standing. When there was like 3 or 4 left, I'm like, oh my God, he's got a chance.
Wow, that's sick.
Very
Congrats
cool.
again, man.
Very
And
cool.
just to let you guys know, we are not actually in the same room for coronavirus. We're actually green screened in from different locations. And we have this program that can allow it to look like we're touching each other.
High five. Look how good
And like
that
sound
program
effects
is.
and everything. And
Sound
it
effects.
looks like I can like touch Justin Kelly's hair, but I'm actually not. So I just want to letting you guys know.
Technology's amazing.
Magic. Very corona friendly. Blinds are 2 million, 4 million at this table right now. And what was the starting stack for the Venom?
300,000.
So think about that, guys. That's pretty insane.
Is that like the ante right now? It's like
I
not
mean-
even the ante. What's the ante?
The ante is 600K. So your ante is
The
2
ante is a
starting
double
stacks.
starting stack. It's so
Like,
sick.
it's madness, dude. Madness.
Oh, here we go. How many big blinds is this? That's like 12 and a half. The button's on for 12 and a half and takes it down.
Thank
Wow.
God we have the real-time big blind calculator here in Michael Lonkar, because I'm just looking at 69 million. I don't know, seems like a lot.
You're like, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd be super stoked to have 47 million in chips. Or any chips for that matter, to
Right.
be honest with
Any
you.
chips would be real nice.
Ryan Lacey, what's up, dude? Welcome in, everybody in the chat. Rye Guy, super sick. The Venom final table. 8 players with a dream. Everyone guaranteed a 6-digit mother-freaking payday. And look at those ginormous ladders below us at the payouts down there.
It is one of those.
So sick.
It is one of those tournament poker spots, though, where needless to say, nobody wants to be the first out here, even though it's 120K payday. Never has 120K hurt so bad.
I was looking at this with my wife last night. I was looking around. I was like, how sick would you be if you finished like 7th or 8th? Like, how sick is it to say I'm so sick I only finished 7th place for 226,000? Which is so sick. So sick.
Sorry, I only took home several
God,
$100,000 today. at the
Only
office.
took home $250,000 today. I'm so sick to my stomach. I saw Nick Palma finished 14th place yesterday in the Venom for 45K. Great run, Nick.
Congrats.
So sick, man.
Now, I did see the very unbiased Just Some Fish remark earlier that this was hype, and he happens to be right. And did I hear we're going to be hearing from Just Some Fish?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
actually what I'm working
yes.
on right now, actually, guys. So,
Mr.
yeah.
Nagy,
Oh,
just
yeah.
some fish, 7 deuce. Yes, sir.
How many places were paid? It was 400 and you said
432, I
I
think.
think so, yeah. Right on.
Pretty sick.
So how far was that into day 2? Everybody made day 2, had a little bit of a sweat before they hit the money, right?
Yeah, so I made it to day 2. I finished like 498, 60 short of the money, and that was, I think I got knocked out about 90 minutes in. So I'm guessing the money was about 2.5 hours in, something like that.
Gotcha.
Did you bust with Ace Queen?
I tried to bust with Ace Queen. No.
Every time I see
No,
Ace
King Queen. Actually, so this is my 3rd time playing the Venom. The first 2 Venoms, I did bust with Ace Queen on the first 2 Venoms.
Wow.
This time it was King Queen, luckily. So Scott hates Ace Queen. For those of you who don't know, it's like his 7 deuce.
There was one hand too, like from your stream, which if you guys don't watch Loncar's stream, it's one of the best poker streams on Twitch. you were like you had specifically said you're like, watch this guy. You had like ace queen suited. And you were like, this is for you, man. And then you hit the call button. The guy had aces.
That was on Sunday. That was not cool,
was
man.
So good. I laughed for about 5 minutes straight on that one.
That's awesome. So yeah, it looks like it's anybody's game here, guys. These guys are so deep as far as big blinds goes. It really, anything can happen. God, but it'd be so sick to be sitting here 90 bigs at the final table, 60 bigs at the final table. So sick, man.
It's one of my favorite human beings right there. You guys can't see him, but we can.
Ah, yeah,
He's a good one.
The man behind the curtain. True.
Where's that Jack and Coke at?
Where's the Jack and Coke? Come on, man. Yeah, he's going to get it. He's
wow,
going to get
that's how
it.
we go. That's how we do right there. I love it. That's funny. He just comes over and brings McAllen.
Nice.
I love it. All right, Juan, get out of here. We're going to talk to Phil.
What's up, Philly?
Hey guys.
And wait for it. Here it comes.
You didn't get to the...
Give me 1 sec. Yeah. And there it is,
Wait
guys.
for it,
The
wait
one
for
and
it.
only
There he is.
Phil.
Hey guys.
What's up, Philly?
What's up, Phil?
How you doing, dude?
Good. They kicked me out of my office and it's doing some good. They decided, they said, we're doing construction today and the country's closed back down next week. So we either do it today or they don't do it at all. And I need air conditioning. It's hot in Costa Rica.
I bet.
So-
I bet.
I'm sitting in bed watching somebody gonna win multi-millions of dollars here.
Make a couple millionaires today, huh?
Right? Like, how sick is this? Like, yeah, I mean, you guys were there for the first Venom.
Yeah.
And it's what look what it's grown into. I mean,
Dude, they're
it's-
progressively popping off, man. This is sick. God, we almost hit 10 milli, man.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm looking at I watched some footage from the first Venom and the second Venom, and I just clicked into. So I'm looking at everybody in big blinds, and you know, seeing guys with between 11 and 66 big blinds. It's an 80 big blinds. Like, this tournament is just so good and so much value, and
The structure is wonderful.
Structure's the best.
Well, one thing I remember, the best memories from the previous final tables were that there was still room to maneuver. Look, here we are on the turn. We're still making decisions. It's not a push-fold fest,
Yeah.
and we love it.
100%.
yeah, that's what the Venom's about. It was about it's an event. There was a post on Twitter that somebody had said to me that they didn't want to play a tournament for.
I saw that post. Yeah.
And I said, you know what? Venom's not for everybody,
Mhm.
right? It's neither is running marathons, neither is winning the Super Bowl, neither is being, you know, but if you want to be the best, right? This is where you want to compete, because this is what it comes down to. This is where great poker is played.
Yeah, this is insane, man. And like you said, I mean, hey, everybody loves winning a tournament, right? And I would love to win a tournament in an hour or two, but at the end of the day, man, I mean, let's iron out that variance. Give me days to play, you know?
Yeah, well, it's you know what? It's if you're playing for that kind of money, right? Let's give you some value. Let's give you some room to showcase what you've got. Let's let the best man win, right?
Yeah.
We've never had somebody who doesn't know what they're doing win a Venom.
Yeah, that'd be very impressive. Oh, it's my first tournament. I won the Venom.
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. It's too deep. It's such a good structure for pros and such a good. It's just so good.
And you know what?
So much play.
And
So much post-ball play.
even guys who are not pros get experience that you can't find anywhere else, right? Like, this is in my opinion, this is the closest thing to an amazing live tournament that you can get online.
Yeah.
Right. And good luck to everybody. I'm just like, do you feel the same way? Like, you get butterflies in your stomach with like every bet, right? Because I put myself in their spot and I'm like, geez, I can't even do any hand reading. I can't even think about what they could possibly have.
Yeah.
Like, unless I've got quads here, I'm not putting any money
Right.
in the middle.
I still kind of get those feelings on like level 1 of a stupid low-level tournament. Like, the butterflies are real. I can't even imagine a final table setting like this.
Yeah, I mean, if
Right.
you check raise for your tournament life, man, you better be real positive for your gut. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
check raise $1 million. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah, and with this guy, with this, I'm watching it live, but he ships there for all the money, but like ICM says, like he has to there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 short stacks to his left. Like,
It just doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, you just do it every
And
time. Like, there you go.
and it's so amazing that the dynamics that you see in and I guess the dynamics are magnified because it's not like you've got these 3 people with 4 big blinds combined.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing. Is like you said, it gives you room to play. It's just not push fold poker, which a lot of times you get to the final table, it's pretty much what it is. I mean, the biggest stack has like 20 something bigs. You know.
Yeah, you could definitely learn something here. Anyway, I'm gonna let the commentators do the commentary. Oh,
wow, big all in.
I'm
That's
not
a
gonna
big
tell
all in
you
right
what I
there.
just saw, right? And but we'll watch some big pots and make some millionaires and start to plan the next one.
I
Yes,
love
sir.
it. I
Thanks
love
a ton,
it.
Phil.
All right.
Appreciate you, man.
Thanks a lot, guys.
See you,
Have a
Phil.
good one.
All right, brother.
See ya.
And Kachina-Ling decision here.
Wow, so let's put the big blind currency on just for a second. Oh my
He
god,
calls
we have
it
a
off.
call! Oh my god, it's Scott's favorite hand,
Queen
Ace
only.
Queen running into Ace King. Oh my god. Wow!
Oh,
Leaves
wow.
Bust Jugs with 3 bigs. 3 bigs, that's it, and we
It's-
have a new contender.
It's so crazy. I was thinking to myself, like, what hands are you calling here with if you're Kaching-a-Ling with the 2 short stacks in between you there? And that was like a 25 big blind shove right there. 25 bigs approximately.
Now, far be it for me.
Ace King, you have to call. You're just sitting there like, God, is there any way I can fold this?
So I was gonna say,
is there any
like-
way I can fold this? No.
Now,
Wow.
far be it for me to question, length of time to make decisions, because if ever there was a time to take your time, it's now. But is there a scenario where we're ever folding Ace King? Like,
No.
we're just hitting the call button.
And he's getting it all in right now, and actually...
No queen, no jack. He's back up
the
to
double.
He's back up to 6 bigs, 6.5
Okay.
bigs. Wow.
6.5 bigs is more than I have at the Venom final
Wow.
table, so...
And obviously, so like, when he raised that Ace King off of like I think he had like 25, 26 bigs, with the knowledge that there's a massive stack to your left, 2 shorties in between, and a guy with a similar stack in the big blinds. Like that, once you raise right there, you have to get it in against 1 all in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you know what I mean, like, if you want to
You've
raise
pretty
fold
much
that,
just decided you're going for that. at
if
that
you're gonna
point.
raise fold that, then you better just open shove it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, wow. And
now-
obviously he thought it's put yourself in that guy's shoes right there, Kaching-a-Ling. Raise it up, and like you're already thinking, okay, what's gonna happen here? And then the big blind shoves on you. He covers you by 2 bigs, and you're just like, oh my god,
Well, and
this is the biggest all in my life.
I'm thinking
by
it's
far.
a flip. Like Ace Queen is obviously best case scenario.
Best case
If I'm flipping, it's a $100,000 flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a huge jump here.
My god.
Or potentially more than that, right? If he goes all the way, you know what I mean?
Oh, sure,
Then
of course.
all of a
It's at
sudden,
least
it's a $1
$100.
million
Yeah,
flip,
yes.
you know?
Justin, can you high five long card? We can do a fist bump.
Just boom, there we go.
God, it looks so
Elbows,
realistic.
bows. Look at that, boom.
It's almost
God.
as if you're in the same room. I mean, you
So
cannot
crazy.
tell the difference.
Crazy technology going on right
Crazy.
Magical. Yeah, we got that 2030 tech.
Quick question.
now. Scott's favorite hand. Flipped by quick question
Oh,
now.
you are a hero, sir. A hero, and I do not use that word lightly.
I mean, honestly, just because of this drastic, the money. I mean, they say like don't let the money affect your game, and it's pure game, and la la la. Like, I'm not saying Ace Queen's not the right shove there. I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
Me. Put me in Ace Queen's shoes right there with the 2 short stacks. Right. I'm gonna call, and I'm
You're
gonna
just
go to
gonna
flop.
flat
Yes.
there.
yes.
Interesting. Out of position.
And now,
not a issue.
With those massive ladders and the 2 shorties to my right, I'm not taking any chance that he has Ace King or a big pair. I'm just not.
Bust Jugs
Just
all
not.
in again for a little less than 10 bigs. Now scooping another pot,
Wow.
pushing his stack up to like 11 bigs.
He's no longer the short stack. Still,
a
Still
champion.
Sky's over there saying, "What the f? I'm supposed to be guaranteed 226 right now." Wow, what a great start to the final table. Thanks to all of you for being here. Miss Wager, Mike Swagger in the house, Jack Magnum. I see you guys. What a sick sweat we have here today, guys. 1.5 milli for first, 1.1 for second.
Yeah. Everybody guaranteed $129,000 minimum right now off a $26.50 buy-in. Life's not bad here at the Venom final table. $22 million in the pot right now. Heads up with Forrest and Silsker.
So 2 in the hole says, are there any known pro players left? Right there, Forrest ran far. Referring to Forrest Gump, obviously. That's a friend of mine, Marty Mathis. Big time tournament crusher. I'm trying to remember if it was an online or a live tournament he took down like last year for like 400K. He's a crusher. He's a big time crusher. And I believe he's playing down in Mexico right now. And he is an American. And he's looking pretty dang good right now with a big stack. Sitting pretty. Oh my god, we got check raise all in. Wow, the big blind check raises the short stack. Check raises all in on the ace king 5-2 spades flop. I'm guessing he has a weak ace here. And,
Oh, he's
my
getting-
god.
Wow, he calls.
Oh my
King
god,
ace
8 on the turn!
Oh, wow!
Oh my god!
Oh, and we
Wow.
have our
Oh.
8th place finisher for 129K and change. And it is
Sil Skyer.
Sil
Yeah.
Skyer.
Wow, from Portugal.
Gets it in really good with the last of his 7 or 8 big blinds there.
And that is an unlucky, needless to say, turn card for our Portuguese friend. A huge payday for him, but it's got to be disappointing. Oh, the turn card. The turn will get you.
Ship it to Marty.
Brutal.
Wow. GG, man.
I thought it was gonna be like 2 pair versus 2 pair or something, and then I just see just straight ace versus the king, and he turns kings up.
Now, are you
Wow.
surprised to see the call off given the hand, or is it just he's just like loud run the cards?
No,
don't know,
I
press
think
them?
because he bet like 1.1 big blinds on the flop, so he's betting super small. The big blinds check raising all in for like 7 big blinds, I'm pretty sure it was, and there's 2 spades on the flop, so there are all the spade combinations. There is a chance that he has 2 spades, and it's only six more bigs to call. He ran into the worst case scenario and just
And you still just
gets
win
there.
anyway
So
sometimes.
sick.
There you go.
Wow. First elimination, and now everyone at this final table is guaranteed $250,000. $226,000 locked up now.
And our chip leader raises a little under the min and gets 3-bet behind by way too easy. Love the name.
And it is
easy.
a big pickup on the button there, uncontested for way too easy. And sometimes, guys, this game is just way too easy. It's too easy.
Too easy.
Way too easy.
And big shout out again for those of you who don't know, just in case there are some of you that don't know who that video call-in was. That was our boy Phil Nagy, ACR CEO, just sitting back and enjoying the show today, watching.
Crushing. And you can tell he's watching
the
live
magic
too
happen.
because obviously we have him on the screen. We're also sweating the hands, and as he's talking, you can tell he stops because he's sweating the same hand
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, we love it, guys. Love it. Pushing around a lot of Bitcoin today, baby. Let's go. Everybody guaranteed $250,000 now at this point.
Ka-ching-a-ling with an under-the-gun raise. And
Can we switch this over to big blinds real quick?
Yeah, let's take a peek in the bigs.
You know
big
what?
fan
I
of
mean,
BBs.
is there a reason we don't just keep it like this?
So it's your guys' call, chat.
You guys in the chat, let us know. I would love to watch some BB currency, but if you guys, it's whatever you guys want.
That's the cool
It's
thing.
whatever you guys want.
Is now on ACR, we have that ability to switch back and forth to
Yes.
this currency, which is super sweet. And maybe that's how you know TRT is actually code betting with 666. Wow.
You guys are awesome.
The
Yes.
chat has spoken. The big blind chat. Oh
It's
my
like
God.
100%. It's like not even like 1%.
Wow. Now
You guys are awesome.
I love it.
Yo, Kentucky, what's up, my guy?
Okay, 2 in the
Grady, one
hole.
kid.
How many Americans are left? Let's talk about this. There's 3 of the 8 coming to the final table here. There's still 3 in it. It's going to be TRT, Tehe Will, and Bus Jugs, all from USA. Forrest Ranfar hanging out in Mexico. Ka-ching-a-ling in the UK. Freddie Adu from Croatia. And way
Ooh,
too
Croatia.
easy
My homeland.
from Austria.
Let's go.
Nice.
Set
Cheers.
Girl
Cheers.
69.
Look at that. Cheers.
Hi, Danica. Nice to
Oh,
see you,
Danica's
baby.
in the house.
She
What's
just,
up,
she just
Danica?
said what up in the chat.
You guys is in your cool
Proves.
ladies in the
Cash
chat.
Pav. What's up,
I love
guys?
it.
Everyone's up here.
Hey, dude, Cass Pav, Jack Magnum, what's up? Winner Chicken Pooper. I like the
Winner
name.
Chicken Pooper.
I like the name. Winner Chicken Dinner. No, just make a Winner Chicken Pooper. Just screw with people. We're in.
Set girl, the Brit
Can we
chick,
give,
Co-Bezel.
can we
What's
give
up,
Danica
guys?
a mod sword? How do we do that?
Sure.
She's like, how do I get icons next to my name? It's like, I'll see what I do.
Is that really? Maybe I don't want to give her a mod if that's where that goes from. But there you go.
Set girl just banned the 20th person in the chat in the last 20 minutes. She's going crazy.
Just some fish 72, the latest to be permabanned.
Oh my God, you guys are great. So, wow, betting over pot here for Forrest Ranfar. Just about 9 bigs in there. He's gonna bet 9.5 after.
Wow, and a call. Wow. 27
Huge.
bigs in the middle. King 10 is the Nutter Butters.
Diamond draw, 4-card straight draw, both kind of bricked off if you had a pair in any of that. So interesting spot here. Forrest in the tank after his opponent checks. Are we going for value or are we going to Bluff City? We're gonna find out.
Checks it back. Ships it with the ace ball.
Aces up.
Wow.
I love it. See, just when you think you're like, dude, this is the guy who's ripping
Aces
it in.
and sevens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is the guy we just saw rip in with just second pair and then turns 2 pair. Now he's checking down, aces up basically because it might not be good.
Yeah.
Everything's situational, guys. It's not like you can't just take one hand and put it in a vacuum.
Yeah, that's a good check back. You gotta check that back.
You can use a mop. There's a lot of stuff, but you can't put it in a vacuum.
You can't put it in a vacuum. No, you put it in a Dyson vacuum. That's not good. Guys, the raffle. We got a sweet raffle going on. I believe today might be the last day to enter. You can get all of the details in the chat there, but essentially you just send $1 from your ACR account, and we're gonna pick, I believe, 5 different free rolls coming up on the Friday ACR show here starting at noon Pacific. We're gonna start off with our forecast with our boy Longcar, then kick into just giving away 5K sit and goes. Let's go.
Wow, hell yeah. Yo, Big Mule. Third place wouldn't be bad today, man. 836,000 for third.
Hey, PDX buddy in the chat, I like it. Says Phil spared no expense. He flew them all to a secret location, possibly furnished with dozens of pinball machines. Well played.
We are in the Pinball Palace today, guys.
Well played, guys. We're bringing the HCR show today, family style.
That's right. And yeah, once again, the ACR show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on the America's Card Room Twitch channel at noon Pacific time. Justin Kelly giving the goods, giving the lowdown on all the good stuff, ACR related. Storm and Norman in the house. What's up, my man?
Yeah.
Hey.
Peter Steele, I saw, dude.
I saw this.
Did I tell you guys, I had someone message me on Twitter.
I saw you
last
talk
week,
about this, yeah.
And he said, dude, I keep seeing the video of the guy saying, I sauted.
Yeah.
What does I sauted mean?
Yeah.
So for the whole next
shorted.
day,
Yeah.
me and my son Josiah were saying, I sauted.
I sauted.
I sauted.
Another good one was assaulted.
Oh my god.
Assaulted. Assaulted.
And another rip from our big stack, obviously, on the button, who's going to do this all day against 2 stacks that are sub 12
I mean, he's literally
bigs.
going to be shoving
Everything. I mean,
just
literally
about everything.
outside of like 9 deuce off. He's pretty.
I think he's shoving like 90% here with the stacks to his left.
And honestly, I think that's probably his cutoff. 9-3 suited, he's in. Yeah.
9-3 suited. Oh my god,
Okay,
man,
cool.
call. Oh wow, Queen 9 flops the open ender and the hard draw on the turn. And
Oh!
wow, the heart.
Bust Jugs.
The
you played
big
shit.
heart on
Bust
the
Jugs
river.
really tried to stage a comeback there, and I respect it.
Bust Jugs.
What a
huge
sweat.
$250,000 for Bust Jugs. That's not a bad consolation prize. If you're gonna get unlucky, it licks your wounds a little bit.
All
It's
right.
$250,000.
And that is going to make an elimination for one of our 3 Team USA here. So now 2 USA people remain, TRT Vitter and Taehei Will.
Bust Jugs. 7th place for 226. Not bad, man.
Huge congratulations.
And that's actually something I forgot to ask ACR about before I got here today is I know the previous Venom. So for those of you who don't know, America's Card Room has a default. Any tournament that has a $1 million guaranteed prize pool or bigger, you can make a final table deal. A lot of people don't know that. If everyone types the word deal in the chat, a mod comes in. This is what I did on my big score. Can a deal, so I was told on the previous 2 Venoms that a deal can be made as long as first place is still left with at least $1 million.
And we have plenty
And
of room
so
there.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing since first place is 1.5, that if can I need to find out. Can a deal
Yeah.
be made?
Look, $250,000's $250. I'm rounding up.
I mean, here's the only deal I'm making, man. I get down to heads up. There is no deal. We're playing for 400K. Either way, we're both millionaires. Let's roll.
Yeah.
That's the deal I'm making. Let's go. Let's go.
So I'm gonna find out here in a second and see if it is possible for a deal to be made. That's gonna be an interesting dynamic if it is possible.
Now look at this spot. Look, he 3-bets to 8 bigs, leaving himself
So, yeah,
3
he's-
behind. He's essentially all in. Now, is there a mental
was
game
just-
behind that?
No. I mean, I'm thinking like if everyone goes all in, then maybe he can fold and leave himself 3 bigs and just like get ladders. I mean, that's like the only
Yeah, the only other thing is I was
like there
thinking,
have to be like 3 all ins, right? Like 3 or 4 all ins, and then he's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just try and get a like, ladder or 2 here and leave myself with 3 bigs.
I mean,
right?
I would definitely fold for a couple $100,000 ladder because you're talking 100K ladder for the next one and then 160K
Oh my God.
ladder.
Here we
after
go.
that.
Another all in. Ace Queen versus 10s. Can Ace Queen find the river?
No. and
And Scott loves Ace Queen just a little bit more after
That's
watching this final
0
table.
for 2.
Wow, talk about a big coin flip. Talk about
Huge.
what the value of that 24 big blind coin flip is probably worth 400,000, 500,000,
Is that all?
something like that. Nothing, no big deal.
So Big Mule, to talk to you a little bit about that giveaway that's happening live on Friday on the show. It's really cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick names to fill a single table sit and go. And then those names are going to automatically get registered in a sit and go, and it's just going to pop up right there in your client, and you're off. Then I'm going to pick another group of names, another sit and go, another sit. We're just going to fire them off on demand for you guys.
You are so welcome, Ghost of M.
Ghost of M,
You're
what's up, man?
welcome as always, my
Ace Queen,
friend.
no good.
Wow. What a hold for 10s. God, that's got to feel good.
Dude, action-packed already. We're, 26 minutes into this thing?
No
And we've
kidding.
had just massive explosions, implosions, clawbacks to reality. I mean, a little bit of everything here. Wow. All the thing. Oh, like,
I was like, is he doing it? No.
no. He's like, are you really going to take that joke all the way? We will not. It gets messy.
Too messy.
Yeah, it's true. God, Forrest ran far up at 70 bigs, pretty much on TRT's heels at this point, chip stack wise.
Ignacio, we are separate. The magic of technology makes us seem like we're in the same room, but of course, due to the social distancing and whatnot, you know, we're thousands of miles apart. So,
Yep.
come on, it's irresponsible.
True.
Ridiculous.
Wow, all heart board here. 5 bigs in the middle, way too easy. Checking over to Forrest. He's gonna bet 1.3 and take down all the money, so we'll take that all day. So, I mean, obviously you see our 2 big stacks at 72 bigs, and then 2 guys at 25, and there you go, like
Yeah.
21 and 12. I mean, you know, it's a nice even spread there, man, but it's really good to be a big chip stack right now.
Yeah, this is a very interesting dynamic with the chip stack sizes as they are.
Lawn Car's arm even casts a shadow. I'm telling you guys, the technology available these days is just amazing.
It's super strong. It's really good.
It's like I can almost smell Train. I mean, that
It's like I
sounds
can almost
disgusting, but
smell
Sorry.
how good he smells right now.
It's
so
not,
weird.
it ain't bad.
You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Ka-ching-a-ling and Forrest heads up here. 5.6 in the pot. Ka-ching-a-ling firing 1.5, getting looked up.
Killer Cass. What's up, my man? I tried. Next time.
Drew the Boss, we're going to do the Friday drawing on the normal ACR show, which is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday starting at noon Pacific. So be here then. We'll be hanging out, shooting marbles, having all sorts of fun. You know how we roll. And maybe if you guys are nice and behave well-ish, so far so good, we'll shoot some marbles on this stream.
Really?
Ooh, baby.
Can
I know you guys want marbles. You sick marbles junkies.
You gotta finish your dinner, otherwise no marbles.
It's true.
Smells like Teen Spirit. So yeah, now Freddy is the short stack, guaranteed $323,000. That must feel nice. Sitting on 12 bigs from Croatia, my homeland, the Lonchar homeland.
Is that where the whole family tree is from?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, both sides. My mom's a Bogdanovich. You know,
We're rolling,
need to
dude.
get over there.
Well, there's an action flop.
Wow, Ace Queen 10, 2 clubs, spicy flop.
You either have a big chunk of that or absolutely none of it.
5-6 of hearts not looking so good.
Yep. Here's my cool suited connectors, bro. What can I do with 4-5? Well, you can throw it in the trash and get into the next hand.
Backdoor wheel draw, dude.
Ninja Marbles hype in the chat. Thanks everybody for hanging out. If you guys haven't done so yet, click heart, follow, subscribe. We do all sorts of fun stuff on this channel, including these final tables of the Venom. Obviously, once COVID starts to get the hell out of our lives, then plenty of Costa Rica live cage action, as well as the ACR show 3 times a week. So definitely hang out. We always like to have fun.
Oh, I'm sure it'll come right back to you, Portland Playboy. As soon as we hit that start button, it'll just come roaring back.
It's marbles like riding a bike. Just type play again. You're fine. I love it. So Tay Hey hitting try with the check raise here. And it looks like we are going to continue to the turn. This pot is escalating quickly. A very, very important pot.
And very, very good chance here that Tehe Will does have a flush after check raising the flop. Definitely a lot of club combinations in his range here, and now he's firing a little 1/3 pot bet.
And think about how many hand combinations too, right? Any sort of King X, Jack X of clubs where you also have some sort of combo straight draw with it. Like, you're in here all day.
If you have something more like ace jack, let's say, do you think we would have maybe seen a shove on turn instead of a smaller bet? Like, in other words, what are you using to judge that he has a flush here more likely than something like ace x?
Just, I think probably the way he played the flop more than anything, right? I mean, I don't know, you tell me, but I think at the end of the day, I think his bet on the turn pretty much assumes that he's got it and he's coming in all day. I mean, he's firing 5 bigs, he's got 13 behind.
We're about to find out. I mean,
I was gonna say, I think this is where we find out the river here.
we're shoving if we have a flush, right?
Now, what do you do here if you have ace 10 offsuit?
Ah, God, check call. Tough spot.
Oof.
Wow, there's the check.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out, and
So-
we've seen him check down aces up already. Oh, actually, sorry,
Yeah.
that was 4 straight far.
If,
Yeah.
if this is a flush, I mean, I can't imagine a universe where we're checking the river with 14 bigs into 25.
And I can't imagine where TRT doesn't ship here, regardless of what he has almost.
Really? What if TRT is the person with ace 10? Do we check back here?
Good question.
Oh God, this
No.
is such a weird spot.
Am I supposed to be saying that on air? Ace 8.
Ace
Wow.
8,
So
good.
Ace is up.
Next,
Okay,
next,
there you go.
Next best. Okay.
So I guess we're not shoving with aces up.
Nope. Well, I guess we're thinking anything that calls us is better than aces up there.
Can we go back to see what Tehe had?
We can't. You have to be sitting at the table.
I wonder if he had
I'm actually a little surprised he checked back that ace 8 with Tehe Will checking the turn. I mean, I'm not.
Checking the turn or checking the river?
I mean, checking river.
Checking river, yeah.
I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, it looks like there's some gotta shove that for value sentiment on the river when check to, and just hope to be called by an ace
Yeah,
jack
what do you-
type
yeah,
of
what do you
hand,
get
like
called by
a
that?
worse
Yeah.
ace. It's tough. Is a worse ace gonna call there?
Yeah,
their
That's
tournament
why
life?
that's why it's a good debate. Like, what are you going to get called by?
Yeah, and then what? I mean, ace 8. I mean, yeah, any other aces up pretty much beats you, right?
I'd almost be tempted to
That's-
bet like 5 bigs on the river there with ace 8.
Just a little tiny value.
Just to
bet,
get
try to
yeah,
get ace jack to call
get the
you.
extra 5 bigs
Sure.
in, you know, because
God, and then he checked.
and they
raises
took us
you.
all in.
And
Like,
they
no,
check
what I
raises-
just do?
check raises you for like 8 bigs more. You're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing.
Danica is wondering what color your glass is.
My glass is neon green, so it is see-through.
That's awesome.
Magic.
Nice.
Welcome.
Magic.
Welcome. Good.
Let's see if our program can make my.
Oh, wow.
wow, look at that.
That is
Wow.
really good.
Awesome
That is
program.
good. Don't,
Awesome
don't
program.
touch my drink.
Here's another interesting question, Fresca enthusiast. If Tehe actually does have the flush, isn't it a good move to check to induce the shove? Well, I mean, you just saw TRT check back aces up. So if he's checking back aces up, is open checking a flush on the river?
Then no, it's not again.
especially given the stack size, he has a half pot size bet left, really, right? I think we're just shoving.
Oh, here
Oh
we
my
go.
god, we have an all in. Blind versus blind, ace deuce suited versus nines.
Nines.
Nines
Oh!
get a massive. That's a massive 42 big blind double up.
Huge double.
Was the ace deuce just shoved?
Yeah. So here's the deal, and now this is interesting because after the chips he just won off Tehe, his stack isn't hurting too bad from the original 71.
He's still
was sitting
chip
at,
lead. He's still
but
chip
way
lead.
too easy just got piles for
Wow.
a double.
Way too easy was. He started this final table with what, like 12 bigs or so, and now he's stacked up, feeling damn good right
Way too easy had his tens hold too, didn't he? Was
now. Yes,
that-
yeah, he had 10s against ace queen.
Wow, the middle pairs are working for way too easy right now.
Too easy.
If there's
man.
ever a time I need to win flips, it's gonna be at the Venom final table, guys.
Well,
Like,
and that of course was not a flip. Ace deuce is not flipping versus
for
tens,
sure,
but
just in general.
it feels good to hold, man, and it was too easy.
Just got the confirmation. A final table deal can be made here today as long as $1 million is left. As long as $1 million goes to first place and at least $25,000 is left to play for getting first.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so those are the rules. I was gonna
So,
say, why?
There we go. There we go.
Why don't you just pay million at first, and somehow you guys are playing second place for more money? It's just who can bust out first. You're like, what? So what kind of weird game is this?
Imagine C Thriller says how many flips these guys want to get here. That is so true. Obviously, you have to run very nicely to make it this far in a tournament.
Although-
let's get an estimate. I want to from the resident professional. I mean, if you obviously.
Oh, here we
it's
go.
a-
All in and a
Oh
call.
my god, aces all in. Pre and Freddie adieu.
That's it. Dead.
Says adieu.
We bid you adieu.
6th place for $323,000. Croatia in the house. Big congrats, my man. $323K.
Huge congrats. That is a sick run. And
Might
Freddie
be
adieu.
might be feeling a little sick right now. You only
Yeah.
finished 6th, but when you get that $323K and Bitcoin or however you're gonna get it,
feels good, man.
That feels good,
Yeah.
man. Big congrats, Freddie Adu. That's nice.
So
Hell yeah.
what do you think, Loncar? Like, are we talking? I mean,
How many flips?
Probably more than 5, but probably not 50. I mean, you know what I mean? What
Yeah.
would you guess?
Now, are we talking just flips for your tournament life, or because I'm guessing a lot of these guys,
Oh, they weren't. It wasn't
with
first
how
title.
deep this is,
Sure.
Have they
they're-
ever even
I was
been
gonna
in
say,
for their tournament
I would
life?
guess there's a couple of players who might not have even ever been all in for the tournament life ever.
I've definitely
At
played
this point,
tournaments
right?
where I've never been all in. I've
The
never been
structure's
all
so
in against
deep.
somebody who had me covered. Yeah, for sure.
But as far as just straight like flips the whole way, like whether you're
A dozen, 2 dozen.
maybe between 15 and 30.
Yeah, that
well,
seems about right.
that's what I mean.
right?
And if it's 50-50 too, like, I mean, I gotta hope I'm beating the odds of winning more flips than I'm losing clearly, or at least winning the big
Yeah.
ones and losing the small ones.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, Freddie Adu there exits with $323,000, giving again another 100K ladder. 5th place now guaranteed. 420.
420, baby.
racks.
Everyone's guaranteed 420. Feels good. My boy
420.
Marty Mathis, aka Forrest ran far. Chip lead. Let's go, Marty. Let's go.
Now, can I
Let's
just
go.
like, even if I finish like 3rd or 2nd, can I still just opt for the 420 prize?
I just wanted it because it was a cool number,
It's a
man.
cool number, bro. It's
I'll tell you what. It's fine. I'll trade you. I got like the 129K prize. You can have the 420. All right, just give me.
Sounds good.
You're good. Don't worry about
So we still got 2 players from the USA, TRT and Tehe. Forrest from Mexico, Kaching from the UK, and Way Too Easy all the way over in Austria.
it. DRF10 was there an overlay in this tournament? Absolutely not. 7 million guaranteed, and we blew way past that, almost to 10 million. So all the way going down.
What movie did I just watch? I think it was actually a little like side skit that
On which?
James Franco did.
Mm-hmm.
There's like it was like Dave Skylark character, and he's like, yeah, Australia. He's like, no, Austria. Like Australia, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, my God.
Like-
The difference between Australia and Austria is like, yeah, same.
Yeah, what do you mean?
That's what I'm
Same,
saying.
same.
I said Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
Oh my god. Alright, 5.5 bigs in here, and it looks like this was originally just limp pre, and Way Too Easy checked. Small bet on the flop, now we're on the turn. TRT bets over again, or I'm sorry, checks over again to Way Too Easy.
And Phil Nagy in the chat says, actually, with the ATM feature, all 5 players did just get 420 put in their account.
Ah,
yeah.
nice.
Cheers.
I
Sick.
love it.
So sick.
That's like a Patrick Antonius thing to say. Like, how much did you cash for? Oh, 420.
420.
420.
I heard him. I watched an interview one time where he's like, "How much did your car cost?" So I was asking Mario. He's like, "Oh, it cost $300."
Yeah.
$300?
When you measure thousands,
300,000, you mean?
When you measure thousands is like hundreds, right? You're just like, oh, how much your house cost? That was like 400.
$400.
Ah, that car was like, the car's like 100. Yeah, whatever. No big deal.
Yeah, that is so true. A James Franco reference without Loncar's Stream Deck, it does feel a little empty.
Hey, wow. Same, but different.
That's right.
But still same.
But still same.
But still same. Wow, God, Forrest at 81 bigs now. TRT still at 70.
Wow.
Way Too Easy climbing it up to 41. Our shorty, though, I mean, God, it's still, I mean, anybody's game. Tehe finds one double. He's, 20 and a half bigs here.
Winner Chicken Pooper, I believe it was Forrest transfer min raised the button with aces, and then Freddie jammed for about 12 big blinds from the big blind with ace deuce offsuit, and obviously ran into it, and that was a GG. And now I'm just thinking about like how I'm feeling if I'm certain players. Like Way Too Easy started with 12 bigs, now sitting on 40. He's got to just be hyped up as all hell. Forrest transfer started 3rd in chips. He's now big chip lead right now with 5 left.
Tehe sitting here like, give me a freaking hand, please.
Yes, Tehe now sitting on the short stack.
Especially on the button right here. Like, oh, God. Under the gun min raise, like, please give me a hand. Please. I mean, he's probably getting looked up unless Way Too Easy is... Oh, yeah. There we go.
Tehe is holding on for dear life here, getting toward danger territory.
I love how danger territory at 10.6 big blinds is still 53 million in
Yeah,
chips.
so sick when you
It's
switch
one of
it over
those
to the
things.
chip currency.
That's a fair amount of accumulation there.
Just one of
And
those
what was
things.
starting stack in this tournament?
300,000, and that's not even half the ante.
Yeah. The
Or half the ante.
The ante alone is 750K now.
Yeah. Thank you for the clip there, Ghost of
Ghost!
Freddie Adu,
The
bidding
man.
Adu. Everyone treading pretty lightly here on this rainbowy board.
Yeah, 5 bigs in the middle. It's gonna be interesting. I think we're gonna. It's great. I think as it gets down to fewer and fewer, and the chip stacks are larger, I think you're gonna see a lot of like post flop back and forth play here. It's not gonna be just a lot of like open grip and rip.
And this is all. This is same as just about every tournament. It's been about $97,000 ladders from 8th to 7th, 7th, 6th, now and to 5th, and now coming up on the real juicy ladders coming up. $167,000 ladder coming up here between 5th and 4th.
Man.
And then what about a $250,000 ladder between 4th and 3rd? So this is where the real big pay jumps come in. A lot of ICM pressure.
Dude, yeah.
A lot of human pressure, right? How sick is this to be in the spot playing for this amount of money?
Like you said, 167,000 ladder now, and then you're talking $250,000 ladders, man. $250,000
So sick.
ladders.
No matter how good you are, man, this is one of those rare opportunities when you're in the spot to make it happen and get the real big payday.
Now, if you are Taehae here, Longcar, what's your play? I mean, obviously, there's not much room to maneuver, but are you just going to pray to Lord Almighty that Ka-ching-a-ling busts before you and just try to ladder, or what's your play?
You're just going to wait for as I call it, you're just going to wait for that fist-pumping all-in spot where there's no doubt that you should be jamming and pray
lots of this.
Pray to the poker gods that, you get through and win.
It's Fane. Likes my. Oh, hey, thanks. It's Fane. Cool,
Nice.
man. A local. Right on. Appreciate
Scott's
that a lot.
Bar. Yes, sir.
Itch My Twitch says 1.5 million. Holy F, I'd start crying, bro. I mean, I'll tell you what. You give me $1.5 million, I'll start crying. I'll start cry dancing. I'll do it. I'll start breakdancing. Whatever you want, man. It doesn't really matter. I'm in. Let's go. TRT getting it through.
Two chip leaders going at it. Small pot going to TRT's way. Basically tied for chip lead now with 80 bigs each.
Now let's talk about that.
Sick.
Two chip leaders going at it. What is, if you are TRT or Forrest Ramfar here, what's your MO? Is it just stay away from the other giant
lightly.
stack?
Tread
right?
lightly.
Exactly.
Tread lightly.
Yeah.
Don't mess around. It's the only way you get hurt, obviously.
Well, here
Both players are very good players. They both know this.
we got 10% of our stack in here already. Taehae Will is hoping he's got anything to play here. I mean, obviously, we can still fold our way through this round of blinds, but I mean, that's kind of really it.
Yeah,
Like,
we're starting to
if
get
we're
real
folding
thin.
our way through the blinds here, we have to hope we have 3 tries
Wow,
to
he
make
gets
a
the
real
walk. He gets
He
the
gets a
walk
walk?
with 7 deuce offsuit. Ship it.
win. Wow, that's gotta feel good. Unless he had aces. That's gotta feel real good. Did I see RIP California Grand? No, don't tell me that it's gone for. Have you guys ever played a California
Oh,
Grand
no.
out in Concord? I hope it's just like
It's gone?
Well, I hope it's just closed for now during this whatever we're calling what we're doing to these businesses. But if it's gone for good, that is such a disaster.
Wow.
Oh,
Crazy
no.
times right now. Oh, wow. Taehae Will moves all in from the small
Huge.
blind, takes down the button raise, the blinds, the antes. He's now sitting on 15 bigs.
Huge.
Moving a little bit closer to Ka-ching-a-ling's stack. I love that name, man.
Poo,
Ka-ching-a-ling.
Poo Dog Melissa in the
hi,
chat.
Dog.
Melissa.
Hey.
What's up, Melissa?
What up?
Check out her soon to be coming line of Poo Dog products, Poo Dog chocolate pudding, Poo Dog ranch dressing. I don't know, it's just been an oncoming joke that we talked about the last time we were at the cage in Costa Rica. And I was like, yeah, you should sell it. Everybody would buy like something labeled Poo Dog pudding. So let's see how that goes.
Phil
Oh,
Nagy in the
man.
house says, you can't imagine how proud we are. It's Fane says, if the rake at TV and Stones is low, always have the California Grand. Yes,
It's
sir.
yeah, but the game is so good. The 2-3-5 game there is just. Oh God, the juiciness.
3-piece meal, no. This will not be replayable cards face up. Man, what a 6 sweat right now.
Boom.
6 sweat.
Can't believe we're already down to 5.
So
Yeah.
someone in the chat just asked, just got here, how do we get from 8 to 5 so fast? What happened? The big hands, if I can recap it in 30 seconds or less. Ka-ching-a-ling, min raise, ace king, and bust jugs. Moved all in from the big blind for about 25 bigs with ace queen. Covered Ka-ching-a-ling by 2 bigs who called with ace king. Clean board, double up. Bust jugs was left with 2 big blinds with 8 players left. Made it back up to 11 bigs, and then Silskire got it all in on the flop of ace king low with 2 spades with an ace against Forrest king 8. They got it all in, 8 on the turn for the 2 pair for Forrest to knock out Silskire in 8th. Bust jugs then got it in with, what was his knockout hand?
Oh, dude, I'm blacking out at this point, man. You're going over.
Jeez, I'm normally so
was
good
it?
at this.
Was it ace? It wasn't the ace deuce. Ace deuce versus aces.
No, that was
No, that was Freddie
Adu.
Adu. That was Freddie
Bust
Adu.
jugs. What did bust jugs do? Oh, bust jugged. So that's what it was. TRT moved all in on the button with Queen 9 offsuit.
Yes. we
When
called it
way
off with
too easy,
ace-8.
and bust jugs both had like 10 and 7 bigs in the
That's right,
blinds.
yeah.
Bust jugs called A7 offsuit.
A7.
A7 against Queen 9.
Yeah.
Queen 9 offsuit.
Ran out of flush.
Flopped an open-ended straight draw. Turned a flush draw. Rivered the 4th hard on the river.
Yep.
To knock out bust jugs with Queen 9 against A7. And then Freddie Adu moved all in against Forrest Transfer's button raise, who was actually sitting on aces on the button. Freddie Adu jammed from the big blind for 12 big blinds with ace deuce offsuit. Forrest snapped him off with aces. GG to Freddie Adu. And here we are now, final 5.
And this has been your
And that
recap
was
with Mr. Longcar.
Well, I was gonna say
That was a very awesome 30 seconds, by the way.
if you guys want to take some notes on how you become stuff like sponsored professional or
That's how.
or host of a show, take note that Longcar's impeccable memory and Justin's fake diligent note taking. This is the sort of actions you got to take if you want to make to these positions in life. I'm just saying.
There you go.
So yeah, welcome in if you're just tuning in. We are down to the final 5 of the Venom. Everyone's guaranteed $420.
Wrong.
$420,000.
Correct.
1.5 million for first, 1.1 million for second. You guys see the payouts right there underneath us. Too sick, man. Too sick.
We've already paid out over $600,000 at this table. Let's just keep paying. Let's go.
There's the bust jugs elimination hand clipped as always by Ghost of M.
Ghost of M, legend.
Legend.
Legend, bro. Ghost of M in the chat. Thank you very much, my man. Yeah, it is interesting. I wonder some of these hands that you don't see, right? I mean, we haven't really seen a lot of out of line where somebody like opens or 3-bets
Yeah,
big
no,
and then
it's-
somebody rips and folds. But I'm curious if there's been spots where somebody's gonna lay down a big one. Oh god.
Big blind jams with 21 bigs against the button raise from the Chip Lita.
Zetalonix in the chat saying TRT is a monster. An absolute monster.
Tay Hay has done a good job here hanging on through a couple of rounds of blinds and has even chipped up a little bit.
Yeah, Swagger says, what about Kyle Anderson? What about him? He's awesome. He made a super deep run. It was fantastic. It was dope.
And I think I saw him earlier in the chat saying it was 10x his normal buy-in, so it was a huge shot for him, and it's always cool to see guys get shots in tournaments like this.
True. Very true.
Jeff BMX, they can make a deal as long as first place is left with at least $1 million and at least $25,000 has to be left for first place to take on top of the deal. So that'll be interesting to see if a deal is made. Wow, it's a massive shove.
It's gonna
Small
work.
blind jams for 29 bigs effective and takes it down. Now, if you're way too easy right there, put yourself in way too easy shoes right there. There's someone at the table with 14 bigs and someone at the table with 23 bigs,
Right.
and you're sitting right there in the big blind with 28 bigs behind,
Right.
faced with just a jam in your face.
I'm uncomfortable with Jackson.
What are you
Very-
calling with?
Yeah.
What are you calling with there?
Oh, you mean like the bottom of
Yes,
my range?
like, what are you doing with jacks?
yeah,
what are you doing with tens? What are you doing with nines? Like, where's the cutoff?
Oh my god.
What are you doing with ace king right
I
there?
don't have a time bank long enough to talk about it, to be
Can't hear
honest.
you.
I want to hear you guys in the
I
chat.
hear
What would you call with right there? In the big blind, look at the pay jumps. Look at the 2 shorties right there. The 2 shorter stacks, should I say? What would you call with
Hear
right
you.
there?
Can you guys hear me?
Let's ask
let's ask Phil. Let's ask
the
Phil
man,
Nagy.
the myth, the legend.
Wait for it.
Let me
Wait
try
for
calling.
it.
Let me try calling
Good
back.
things
Maybe I got
come.
my
No,
guy.
we're good.
Oh, no, you're good. Phil,
There we go.
one sec, Phil. Oh, no.
Not like this.
Yeah, hold on one sec. We'll get Phil back in a minute here.
I want to know what Phil would do with Jax in that spot. I suspect he would call it
Yes.
off.
That's funny. Yeah, we just unmuted here.
Get him on. Get him on.
He's hopping back in the Zoom call. All right, guys. It looks like we have Phil joining us here in a minute. He's connecting. Let's see what's up.
There we go. I hear.
Yo,
from-
Hey, there he
What's
is.
up,
What's up,
Philly?
brother?
Hey. So there was one thing that I did want to say because it's a feature that I'm not sure if we put on poker.org yet, but there was everybody was saying somebody was saying about watching the final table with the full cards face up.
Mhm.
It's a feature that we're building is
God.
we're gonna do it with everything, right? It's
We got it all
We
in
have
right
it all
now.
in the call, Phil. We have it all in a
Oh,
call. Oh my God, Queen 10 flops the open. And
Oh
turns
my
the nuts!
God, Forrest!
Oh my
my
God, sun
goodness
running to the max.
gracious.
Queen 10 suited, jams
Wow.
it. King Queen calls, gets the dream turned into the nightmare. Wow.
Unlucky for
Fifth
Tay.
place for Tay Hay Will. Fifth
All right.
place for $420,000. Good game, my man.
$420,000, and all he has to do is buy a new laptop that he just bought.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. Laptops are like disposable now with online poker.
Damn.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. That's one of the things that we're gonna do is all final tables we're gonna post all hole cards face up, so that anybody can go watch any final table
Cool.
face up the next day. I think it'll help with it's with fraud, with collusion, with.
Oh, it's a great study
streaming,
tool as
with
well.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the only reason I wanted to call in. And wow, this is cool.
Yeah, this is, man.
Down to 4.
I know we're all sweating.
Down
We
to
all got
4.
butterflies and we're not even in it. This is amazing.
For sure. Sick. All right, you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up.
I love it. Thanks,
Thanks,
brother,
Billy.
man.
Almost 600K
So sick, man.
guaranteed to the next busta.
Wow.
Would you
Queen
call me-
10
call me a
suited.
busta?
Queen 10 suited for the win. That was sick.
Tay Will. Now that's 2 people from the USA down. So our 4 remaining players is TRT from the USA. Then we have Forrest Ramfar in Mexico, Kaching-a-Ling in the UK, and Way Too Easy in Austria. Wow. Wow. 4 different countries represented at the
Wow.
Venom. Everybody guaranteed just shy of $600,000. Let's go, baby.
So sick. Wow. $587,000 locked up. About a $250,000 ladder. Between
Forrest-
4th and 3rd.
Dude, Forrest ran far. Username checks out. He is
That's
running,
right.
dude. He is sun running right
Sun
now.
running.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's following the Ryan DePaulo rule of tournament poker, which is get it in bad and suck out.
I thought that was actually just playing from a Whole Foods
Wow.
parking lot.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually thought
Right.
that was just playing from a rental car in a Whole Foods parking lot, but whatever.
So the blind just went up. Stacks go down, obviously. And now Kaching-a-Ling sitting on just under 20 bigs. And this is going to be interesting to see, like, Kaching-a-Ling and Way Too Easy, how they're going to play here. Aware that they're basically tied with another short stack with a massive pay jump coming up. You got to be a little careful here.
This is a dramatically faster pace than the last Venom final table.
Yeah. And actually, JMO, it actually looks like we're sharing headphones.
We're not.
We actually worked on this before we went on. I'm actually streaming from my home on the other side of town, and it's just a crazy program we downloaded.
It's
so-
magic. It's called virtual headphones. We had to download more RAM first, but you know, never mind. I'm sorry, bad computer jokes. So four-handed, you're gonna see lots of ducking and weaving, if you will, right? Lots of these pots. Every pot matters. These blinds are huge. These antes are huge. So at this particular point, they're just gonna have to do a lot of maneuvering and try to take every pot they can, almost regardless of what they're being done.
Yep. Big 3x raise and a call. 7 bigs in the middle. And just, yeah, I see a couple of you guys talking about Forrest Ranfar. Forrest Ranfar is Marty Mathis, tournament crusher.
And
I'm
final,
here.
final table crusher here with his big chip lead now.
So, do you recall when you were playing the Venom any spots that you got unusually lucky, or any spots where you just like any
Oh,
spots? that were kind of-
I don't ever get lucky. I just always play perfect.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's assume that you played perfectly bad right into a cooler. Let's. Is there any spots where you're just like, ooh? Well, because you actually released a Venom highlights video, right? Isn't that on your YouTube? I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, no, it's tough to be like, oh, because
I know.
the second you just like
I definitely-
river, the second you river 2 out with an underpair or whatever, I just click it out of my head. I'm like, oh, that was cool. I'm really glad I'm still in it, and then it's just like over, you know?
I know I had a really big lucky spot. I'm trying to remember what it was. I can't remember right now. But, yeah.
ESQ305 says, what's the best way to get paid the 1.5 milli check or Bitcoin? Honestly,
Bitcoin.
I don't even care as long as you pay me, man. You can just pay me. I think Phil was quoted in saying when they were setting the Guinness record for fastest Bitcoin jackpot payout, he said, I'll send it to you in Bitcoin. You can send it right back to me, and I'll give it to you in pizza. I don't
Seriously.
care. It doesn't matter. If you
Ship it.
want $1 million worth of pizza, I'll get you $1 million worth of pizza.
I will take a pod, one of those pods that goes in your driveway when you're moving, full of nickels.
Filled it. All right, guys, we're going to go on a quick 5-minute break. Don't go anywhere, and we will see you guys very shortly.
What this is saying then is that just as you don't know how you manage to be conscious, how you manage to grow and shape this body of yours, that doesn't mean to say that you're not doing it. Equally, you don't know how the universe shines the stars, constellates the constellation, and galactifies the galaxies. You don't know. But that doesn't mean to say that you aren't doing it in just the same way as you're breathing without knowing how you breathe.
You'd be like, wow, man, that screen is way too good. How is this realistic? All right,
How in
guys.
the world?
We are back to the Venom 7 million guarantee, but we took that number, we chopped it, sliced it, diced it, threw it right out the window, and came back with almost 10 million in the prize pool, down to the final table of 8. We've already paid off Sil Skyer, Bus Jugs, Freddie Adu, and Taehae Will. 2 of our USA players down, 1 USA remaining, along with Mexico, UK, and Austria. 1.5 million up top. 2 millionaires guaranteed, guys, four-handed. 50% chance of being a millionaire right now if you're playing. End of story.
Well done by Taehae, by the way, on a pretty darn short stack to find himself a couple hundred extra grand with ladders.
Yep.
Sick.
420.
So sick.
Yeah.
You'd be like, well, you know, I mean, and that's the thing, it's so easy to forget about, but you need to remember that and put that in perspective. You're like, well, okay, I didn't win. However, the fact that I got an extra 100K or 200K ladder, that's insanity.
Huge.
That literally just bought my parents a house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like, oh, I busted out, but I folded one hand, so I got an extra house. That was nice. You know what I mean? Like, okay, cool.
Eric Collier, what's up, man? No Brazil at this final table. It's a surprise.
Yeah, Brazil won the first 2 Venoms.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at that flop. Jax flops the boat and it's done.
Wow.
It's done. Way too easy. Min raised the button. Jax shoves from the big blind. Easy game. And now way too easy with 5 bigs.
He's way too broke. Yeah. Guaranteed almost $600,000. I mean, not exactly that broke, but holy jeez.
That was a clinic in how to play jacks, which is flop top boat.
Yeah, that's the only way
Flop
your jacks
top
are ever good.
And he's all in now for his last 5 bigs, and he will be put in from the big blind.
He's got a
looking for the
decent hand.
10 ball
Can
on
he
the
find
river.
it?
10?
No,
Couldn't
wow.
happen. Way too
Way
outski.
too easy, man. That's got to feel good, though. He started today, guys, as one of the short stacks with 12 big blinds. Worked his way up. Not if you, I guarantee if you could tell him at the start of the day, hey, would you just take 4th place guaranteed right now for 587? He'd say, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, would you guarantee
Wow.
me 600K?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll
Wow,
take it.
good game, my man. Gotta feel good about that one.
And our Australian friend, way too easy. Congratulations. 587 and change.
4th place for
Holy
$587.
Now we have USA, Mexico, and the UK swinging for it. Guaranteed
Crazy, man.
$836,000.
So now look at this, a $300,000 pay jump between 3rd and 2nd. This is crazy. Crazy right now.
Huge money. And I love, even we were just talking about Way Too Easy's exit where he 587,000, I was calling it 600K. I love that these prize payouts allow me to just essentially round out $13,000. That's so disgusting.
Good morning from Australia. GG Fab, Venom Millionaire is on the way. And
Coming up.
One of your fellow countrymen just busted in 4th.
Hey, Gigi Fab, hope you're feeling a lot better, by the way.
Australia, Austria, same.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh my god. The Australia-Austria jokes, people, geez. I'm sure they've never heard it ever.
Odds they play the rat hole after this final table. It's a little over 100%.
That would be so
It's a little
sick.
over 100%.
It should be guaranteed that every single person who final tables the Venom has to immediately go hop in a 200, 400 rat hole for an hour. Come on, it's like 4K bullets. You just, min cash is
Nothing.
129K at the final
nothing.
table.
It was in the fine print when you hit the register button.
Oh, man. Wow. Dude, you guys are all awesome. Everybody in the chat, really, really good hype, good vibes in there.
Yes.
Appreciate you all being
Thanks for being
here.
here, guys.
If you guys haven't done so yet, click heart, follow, subscribe. We keep it free, fun, and fresh for you 3 times a week on the ACR show. We give away all sorts of fun swag. We shoot marbles. We give you tournament updates of what's going on in the streets. So yeah, come hang out. Much
I
appreciated.
knew I was forgetting something. I didn't get to say it when we were on break because we hung up very quickly. Juan. I love
man,
you.
Juan.
I love you very much.
You're number 1.
Number 1!
Yes. Again, he's never heard that joke. Never heard that
Never.
joke.
That's the first time he's ever heard it.
I dated a girl named Kelly back in the day. They're like, did you guys know if you got married, her name would be Kelly Kelly? And I'm
No,
like,
we
no.
never thought about
Never
that.
thought about
Oh
that.
my god. How did I never think of that?
Oh, wow, you're so smart. How's that working out for you, being smart? Sorry.
I can hear the things that are going through your head right now.
So many things I want to say, but we'll bite my tongue. And to the action we go. Jack 7-6, couple of diamonds, all blue board. Hello. 9 bigs in the middle now. Looks like we got a check call from Changalang.
You're my boy, Blue. All diamond flop. Love the 4-color deck.
Got to.
I feel like they should just make 4-color deck like the standardized
It is.
live thing.
So there's a few different card games in person that the 4-color deck will kind of mess me up on. Card games were like kind of like spades and clubs, like 13. So spades and clubs kind of have the same value, and hearts and diamonds do. But other than that, I pretty much use a 4-card deck actually from Faded Spade from Run It Up.
Yes.
In like everything that I ever play ever. So
It's the nut deck, those decks. They're so nice. They have a great feel. They look amazing.
yeah.
And Feldy says, I dated a girl and her nickname was Fat Train too.
Do you know if you got married, your name would be Fat... Okay, you know what I mean.
Kiss the baby, yes.
Oh,
Players
man.
are allowed to make a deal as long as first place is left with at least $1 million, which obviously could be easily done now, and 25K has to be left for the first place winner. So we shall see. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be no deal.
All right, so here's what I'm thinking. They should make a 3-way deal right now. All 3 of them take $1 million, so third place gets a little extra, and everybody plays for the rest. Just go. Play for like 700K. Do it. I think Cha-Ching-a-Ling might have a tough time getting that one through Forest and TRT as far as
Just a little bit.
negotiating. Yeah.
A little bit.
Little check call here from TRT. Keeping the pot small ball.
Space Weed, yeah, the Monday Madness buddy on the show was just a little bit of a trial run, so we're going to be hyping that up and doing it. It's a little bit different and more fun next Monday. And then obviously on this Friday, we have all sorts of giveaway hype.
Yes, this channel is live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon Pacific with Fat Train.
It is me.
And it is a wonderful show, a lot of fun. That sounded sarcastic, but I promise
No, it
you
really
it's-
is.
It's great.
It's so
I'm
exciting.
lurking on it all the time.
It's appointment viewing,
It's good.
and
Really good.
it's nice and varied. You get to see the crazy carnage from yesterday's action on ACR, and there is always carnage to be dissected.
Nothing like watching somebody bluff off some of these Venom winnings like 100 grand with like 9 high.
Yeah.
It's really exciting to watch. Because then it actually answers the question. You see a lot of these people go, what do these people do when you win this kind of money? You take a day off and you keep playing? Like, it's the
Yeah,
same
what do you
thing.
mean?
So a lot of this money is going to filter into the cash game streets and the other, like, for instance, the rat hole, right? Which we see at those 200, 400 limits. You're going to see these same names just sitting in the rat hole.
Right. Yeah, no one's really buying their mama a house.
Yeah. Oh, here's the deal. I'll tell you what. If I got 1.5 million in here, I mean, I'm gonna do like a chunky cash out, but I'm gonna leave piles on here to play.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
You're going to lease all your friends' Escalades?
All of them. All of them. How many Escalades do you need?
Buy 200 pairs of the same shoes?
Sounds logical.
You know, you'd look pretty good in even bigger diamond earrings.
Nope.
Like giant, chunky diamonds.
You just one hanging off where like your earlobe is like drooping because you have to hang $100,000 on it.
Trey,
you know?
did you get a diamond tongue stuff?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's really great though. I can pretty much bite through anything. And it looks like just a limp here from Forrest in the small, and we got a 3.3 raise from Cha-Ching.
Nathan Nolan says, wins 1.5 million, spotted next day playing 162 cents.
The micro grind is ever so real.
Well, it is funny, man. You know, we used to get that before, actually, on another show. We'd have Moneymaker come in, and he'd be playing cash, and he'd be playing like a 5-5 game or something, and people would be like, oh, look, Moneymaker's broke. He's playing a 5-5 game, and I'm like,
Bill Gates plays 3-6 limit, dude.
I was like,
That's a real thing.
Is that true?
Yes.
yeah. Oh,
He's like, I don't know poker. I'm just playing for fun.
well,
I
there's
suck.
So
and
there's-
I'm a money nit, so why would I play he even said he's like 10-20 to me is like nothing. You know, so like, why wouldn't I just play even less than that and really like lose less money?
Can
and
you
stuff
imagine
fun
how
playing?
tilting it would be to lose a pot that was important to you to build freaking gates?
You're like you got like your last bullet in, like
Yeah.
And he
have
just
to go work
laughs.
your job if he loses buying, and Bill Gates just like runners you like with
Oh,
He,
nonsense.
he takes the entire pot and just hands it to the waitress.
He's like, oh, I thought it was low card. I thought it was the worst hand
And
wins.
then, he does the thing that Phyllis from The Office does, where he's like, I have an ace. And everyone else is like, you have a flush. We're just having
Oh, my
fun.
God.
This is fun.
So it's one of those things where the people are like, oh, what? He must be broke. Why is he playing that? Well, he cashed out $10,000 in a 5-5. So like that's why he's playing that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so it's like, guys, come on. Like, what are you thinking? Fun fact about Bill Gates, and I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'm not even gonna say who told me the story because it's firsthand from this person. That's very, very real.
It was
But
Melinda Gates.
But he's basically standing there, and all of these pros are trying to get Bill Gates. Come on, let's play cards with us. So he's like, okay, finally they break him down, and he's just like, I'll tell you what, I'll play cards with you guys, but we're gonna play at my stakes.
I need to say some sick numbers.
He's like, deal. He's like, great. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna play 1 million, 2 million.
Okay.
And everybody was just like, well, I can't do
Oh
that.
wow, 7s against 10s. Oh my god! 7. Oh my god!
What the?
Oh my god! Stop it! Oh, what just happened?
Who makes these runouts? What is that?
7 from heaven,
Oh, shit.
and then the 10.
That
G.
was the Ryan DePaulo moment. Yes. No.
That was
Oh
the
my
yes no
God.
Ryan DePaulo.
Holy shit!
Wow!
Welcome to the Venom, baby.
Wow, the Venom, baby!
That was sick.
I'm like sweating.
My heart's
Oh
pounding.
my
What was
god!
that?
Wow.
I feel like I had 7s right there.
Oh my god.
Who lost? Where are we at here?
Like,
So
I
loud.
thought I was coming down off adrenaline when we hit the 7. I'm like, all right, cool. And then the 10, what?
That
Wow.
was ridiculous.
That is poker for you.
Wow.
That is poker for you.
Ka-ching-a-ling.
Ka-ching-a-ling.
Ching-a-ling.
Third place for $836,000 in fashion.
That'll help him pay his medical bills for the stroke he just had.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
That was crazy.
So someone in the chat just said $200,000 river. It's actually a $300,000 pay jump, and that all in can be debated. It's worth even more than 300K since it's it's over $700,000 difference between first and third.
Holy moly, that was ridiculous.
So obviously, now this is a heads up
Oh,
match.
wow,
Look at this. So they're obviously talking about a
They
deal.
might be
in the
talking
back.
a deal right now.
So
I think they're
this-
talking about a deal because there is a massive $407,000 pay jump between first and second. These two players are both good players. They're aware that they're both good players. So I'm guessing a deal is going to be made. We will wait and see what the deal is, what the details are. Obviously, TRT is going to get a bigger chunk than Forrest, but I'm guessing if the numbers are done right here, Forrest can probably lock up
So it's
Like
2.677 total
2.677 total.
between the two spots.
So I'm guessing Forrest can easily lock up like 1.22, 1.25, 1.25.
We're doing some quick calculations here. Now,
Something like that?
I saw Ghost of Them
That
just
was
post.
insane. I still can't believe the 7s versus 10s.
Thank you for the post Ghost of
Oh.
that bust out. Now, was that a limp re-raise by Sevens? I think Sevens limped and then re-raised. Someone please confirm. or
Yeah, someone
deny
please
that.
confirm the action on that. I just saw the cards flip up because we were over here rambling while the
That
dudes
was
were over
so
here gambling.
gnarly.
That
My
was
heart
sick.
is still going.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, 7s against 10s.
Can we watch that again? Can we
7
watch that
on the
again?
turn, 10 on the river. That
Yeah,
is a
guys,
hand
here,
none
we'll
of us
just-
will ever forget.
We'll just pull that
Yeah.
one out here. Say who told
Oh,
me
so
the
he
story.
min raised the button with 7s,
From
10s
this
puts the
min
big
raise.
3-bet in, and 7 says, okay, I got 7s, 3-handed, let's ship a dip and rip. He gets it in. Wow, 7 on the turn, 10 on the river, made for TV. That is poker, ladies and
What a
gentlemen.
spot for TRT bidder. What a
Wow.
spot.
Unbelievable, dude. Look at us, we're just storytelling, we're just talking.
Yeah,
having
Nick
a
just
good time here.
min limp raises.
Oh!
Oh god, look at that. Here it comes.
Oh my god.
That's so crazy.
That's
God.
too good.
This is the dumbest game
Oh,
ever.
Oh my
God.
god, what the reaction looks so great. It's so great.
That was insane. That was one of the craziest hands, 3-handed, playing for 1.5 million
So
I've ever seen.
gnarly.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, guys! Literally,
Joe Beagles, what's up, man?
it's
Oh
taken
my
us.
God.
It's taken us 3 or 4 days to get here, and within an hour and 10 minutes
I can't believe.
into this Venom table, we
can't believe
eliminated
this.
6 explosions. We're down to heads-up action.
This is moving at about I'm trying to think if it was like maybe 5 hours for the last final table,
Dude,
4.5 hours.
I love it, Brit Chick. I agree with you. The hand is crazy, but your guys' reaction just saw. I mean, that's a clip for us for the record
Yes.
books. That's hilarious.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Longcar smacked the fuck out of Fat Train from excitement.
Bro!
Oh my god. Oh, I just gotta say, I saw the cowbell comment a little bit ago. We need more
Oh,
cowbell.
my
Wow.
God,
I still
wow.
can't believe that, man. 7s versus 10s. How sick. Wow.
Oh my god, so funny.
Ghost of M says that guy is going to fume every time he walks by a 7s slot machine every time from now on.
I don't want 3 red
7s are lucky? You think 7s are lucky?
For who?
Jeez, wow.
That was unbelievable, man. What a crazy all-in. We all witnessed it in real time.
Oh, look, David Bear's like, it looked like you guys were near each other. It looked like you guys
I'm
were-
calling a bluff.
Wow, that is insane. And dude, Forrest ran far. What a
Yo,
showing at this
my
table.
boy,
Your boy.
Marty Mathis. I've had the pleasure of playing with him. So me and him actually met in the 2000, I want to say 2017, 10K WSOP main event. We played at each other's day 1 table the entire day 1. That's how I met him. And then we've played a couple of times at the same table. I think in a Planet Hollywood main event, a couple of tournaments in Vegas. I know he had a big, like, I think it was like a $500,000 score, first place score in the last couple of years. He is a boss, and he is now a millionaire boss. Guaranteed a 7-digit payday. Feels good, man. Congrats,
man.
Marty Mathis, and congrats to TRT.
All right, I'm going to give you guys a little
So sick.
shot of where everybody started today.
Man,
So
it's
this
a dream right here. Heads up.
is where everybody started today in chips. So you get an idea. So, I mean, Forrest actually started second in
He
chips.
started second in chips. TRT was, so the
The
two
two
chip
big
leaders
guys,
are
yeah.
now heads up.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty sick.
Yep.
And look at Way Too Easy, man. He started with the short stack, 4th place for 587,000 freaking dollars.
So huge.
Big GG to him.
Wow. Yeah, Way Too Easy climbed his way up to 600K, basically. Yeah, we'll take it, man.
I mean, look at Ka-Ching-a-Ling, middle of the pack. You gotta feel good about 3rd place for 836,000.
Wow.
Sick.
I mean, I don't know how he's feeling.
Yeah, that's true.
at
I
this
take that
moment-
back. With the way he went out, he
Yeah.
might not be feeling so good, but he'll be feeling good tomorrow
Yes,
when
he will.
when he gets that money.
Yes, he will.
Turn him up at no, we cannot see the deal talk.
J. Tyler Palma. Nick Palma finished 14th for 45K yesterday in the Venom. GG to Nick.
GG's.
So sick, man. So sick. Thanks to all of you for being here. Thanks for being a part of this magic. This is insane, man.
Zona Slim thought this was on slight delay, but since it's live, do you think you're giving away any info? No, not really. I mean, I don't think we're getting super deep, high level, like, oh, you should totally call here, so then this guy just calls because we said that. Absolutely not. These guys have been playing just fine on their own, wading through 3,000 and something players for the last 4 days. I don't think they really care, honestly, what we have to say about their play. I think they're just going for it. So,
And just in case any of you are tuning in, we are heads up. Play has been paused for just a moment. I'm guessing the players, well, they are discussing a deal. There's just over $400,000 difference between first and second. These guys want to make that gap a little bit smaller, so they are working out the numbers, trying to figure out a deal that makes both players happy.
and I'm trying to get all that
And,
deal info on the back end right now, guys.
yes.
So trust me, we want to know, you want to know, I feel you.
And I did see a little bit of the, hey, you know, like play, you know, be big boys and, you know, play for it all. And that's, I mean, easy to say, of course. Now, Longcar, as somebody who's been in the position to be playing for huge money, I mean, is there a universe where we're not making a deal here? Or, no, it's right. Like
A deal will be made.
So what kind of deal would you make? I guess let's assume you're TRT, you're the chip leader. What kind of deal you make?
So what are the big blinds at again?
Big blinds here. Let me just click them in blinds. Here's your stack sizes.
So 118 to 74. So I mean, it's not
Tons of room
it's
to
not
play.
a significant difference of a chip lead, especially with how good both these players are. Anything could happen here. Mega deep. So it's like a 400K difference. So I mean,
It's tough, right? You're just like,
really
where,
tough.
where do I actually want to be on this?
so let's just it's like a 407K difference between the first and second. So I mean, if you got an extra if you got like I think you have to leave 25K for the winner. 380 difference, so 190. So I mean, if I were TRT, knowing I'm, heads up against. TRT is a world-class player. Let's get that out of the way. Force Transfer is a world-class player. Let's get that out of the way. So if you were to take away the 25K that needs to be left for first, there's now a difference of about 380,000 that's trying to be chopped up here.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you gave me like 230 locked up right now, I'd take it right around there.
So
I get an extra 230. Forrest gets an extra 175, somewhere in that ballpark, that realm. And now let's play for the extra 25K in the title. I mean, that sounds like pretty reasonable.
Gotcha.
Pretty close to what the number should be.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking at basically at potentially like a 1.37 and 1.28 type split right now.
Okay.
With 25K set aside to play for, but we're gonna find out what they end up actually going for. But they're talking about it in the background right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would give Marty an extra 150 locked up. Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna take this here, and I'm not sure if it's inside info, so we will see you.
One second, guys. 1 second.
All right, guys, so yeah, we just got the phone with them. They are doing the deal making in the background. I don't want to specifically get into the deal right now.
Oh, we want to.
Yeah,
until it's finalized, guys. I mean, I don't want to affect deal making. I don't want to be like, well, this commentator just said that's a shitty deal. I shouldn't take that at all. I should tell you to go take a hike. No. So yeah, so they're talking about that, but once that deal is confirmed, I will definitely get it up on the screen. We'll figure it out, and then I believe they're gonna play for something, play for a whole lot of pride points.
3232 viewer Viagra does make an excellent suggestion to just chop it up and then put the rest into chat giveaways.
I mean, that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense to me. Let us make a couple of quick calls.
And the day we gave away several $100,000 to the chat. There it is. There it is. Poker Chef Jeff, what's up, buddy? They are discussing the deal in a chat. Private chat window pops up.
Yeah,
and it's each of them and a moderator. I mean, you've done it. Tell me.
So my biggest score of my life, my only 6-digit payday, was a 3-way ICM chop deal where, just like Fat Train just said, a private chat box pops up on the table. We're talking. We all agreed to the numbers given. We did ICM chop. We left 20K for first on my deal.
And who won that? Carry the one.
But yeah, so these guys right now are discussing a deal, and we were just given the ICM chop numbers, and we don't want to influence anything as much as we can here, so we're gonna kick back and wait a second here, and a deal will be made. I mean, when you're playing for this amount of money and you're up against both of these players are both tier 1 world-class players.
Neither feels like they have a skill edge.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, TRT is going to be getting a little bit more money as he has 44 big blind chip lead. But you know, a deal will be made. Both players want to make a deal. Both players don't want to play a $400,000 heads-up match right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, let's both get another 150K plus each locked up in our pocket, and let's play for an extra 25K and call it a night. I mean, that's what's going on right now.
Why not?
I love the part where 25K seems like a paltry sum.
I love the crappy
sprinkle here.
No, literally, it's just like, okay, I'll tell you what, you just play for a quarter. Play for a quarter, kid. I get my money, you get your pile of money, and I'll bring my dump truck, you bring your dump truck, and then we'll just flip a quarter for the rest, right? You in?
Now, if this was like the movies, the 25K would be like in a briefcase, handcuffed to someone's wrist. They'd open the briefcase, and there'd be what is at least $5 million worth of cash.
Right.
I love how they like fraudulently represent what that kind of cash
Oh, the $1
looks
million.
like.
Seriously.
It's $50,000. It's like, dude, that's like $5 million.
And you're like, $50,000. You're like, no, dude, this is like a little tree trunk rubber band in it right there. That's not.
I've had 50 grand before, and it doesn't look like that.
So I see multiple people asking in the chat. I don't know who TRT is, but Forrest Ranfar is Marty Mathis, tournament crusher, awesome dude, playing down in Mexico right now, I believe.
And TRT is a mystery player from the US of A, baby. The deal has been made. Let me
Oh,
just confirm
all
that
right.
that is the deal. I'm confirming it's those numbers, and then I will bring those up here for you guys in a
So
minute.
yeah, guys, the deal has been made. We will be giving you guys the details here in just a couple of minutes, and play is going to resume very soon. Forrest Ranfar, TRT. Okay, so those were the numbers, guys. So TRT is now guaranteed $1,369,000, and Marty Mathis, aka Forrest Ranfar, is guaranteed $1,282,000. 666 sign of the beast, and the winner will get an extra $25,000.
Wow.
So the real money's locked up now. These guys can these guys can give a big sigh of relief right now. They're now playing a $25,000 heads up match
Feels a little
rather than a $407,000 heads up match.
Indeed.
And obviously, there's a lot of pride right here. Who does? I mean, on top of 25K is still 25K, and both of these players want to say, "I won the Venom."
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna get back at it here in just a second and find out who is our champion of the third $2,650 buy-in Venom on America's Card Room.
A huge
So
congratulations
sick, yes.
to Forrest Ranfar and TRT Vitter, 2 millionaires made today.
So sick. The dream.
The dream.
This is what we all dream about, all of us.
This
man.
is what you
This
play
it.
for.
Yes, big congrats to both players. So sick. Yes, it was an ice. Yeah, it was I believe it was just a straight ICM chop.
Yep, and they are coming back. Should be right now, I believe. It was like a 30-second countdown, so they should be coming back. I'm going to update those ICM numbers as well, guys. Right over here.
I do just want to quickly say that last night, Train texted Longcar and myself with the setup that he'd been working on, what you guys see here visually in the your screens and skins and stuff, and it's obviously beautiful. And Train did great work,
Yeah.
and so did ACR's team, of course. But what was funny was, Train it was like a 30-second sort of just test commentary to show us what it looked like, And he was like, hey, this is super hype, but somebody won a bunch of money and it wasn't me. And it was signed up. So this is kind of what I'm feeling right now. Like,
there you go.
So hyped for these guys that won all this money,
For real.
but it wasn't us, though.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't us. And yeah, big shout out again to Justin for putting this whole layout together.
Yep.
Nicely done as always. And a big shout out to all of you in the chat for being here. And a big shout out to Phil Nagy, Juan, Pablo, all the dudes down at ACR, working their asses off over the last 5 or 6 days, covering this thing, making
much
sure everything's
work.
running smooth, making sure everything's good, doing what they do down in Costa Rica. Thanks for making this happen, guys. This is awesome, man. I'm still thinking about the 7 vs 10.
Me too.
Bro, I'm seeing this in the chat.
It's like the
I'm
greatest
seeing this-
clip ever.
I have like 9 messages just
Oh
scrolled.
my
They're like,
God.
that hand, 7s and 10s, 7s and 10s. That's all I heard.
My
Sickest
heart
thing
rate
ever,
still
man.
not back to normal. It's
Yeah.
still a little fluttery.
All right, so guys, you have straight up USA versus Mexico here. Take your pick. But either way, both of these guys leaving with piles. 1.369 and 1.282 milli. Now we're just playing for titles, and we will resume in 30 seconds.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Scotty
Let's
boy.
go.
Good to see you, man.
Baby, the Venom. Guys, this is the 3rd Venom, and there will be plenty more Venoms to come. So start that Venom grind. Get your way into a 2650 buy-in today.
Ooh, Phil, can we do another one tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly. This Venom takes so much work by so many people over such a long period of time, and people are like, so you guys just want to do it again tomorrow? You guys want to do
Run
it
it back.
again
Run
next
it back.
week?
It was fun.
That was cool. All right, guys, so we're playing for a champion now. Both these
Yeah.
guys are champions. They're both leaving with all sorts of stacks of cash. Now they're playing for 25K and that sweet victory title.
So it's official. An American will be the champion. TRT is officially United States on the America's Cardroom software. Forrest Ranfar is claiming Mexico because that's where he's grinding these days, but he is an American dude, you know, so, you know, USA, baby. USA in the house.
And now I love these guys just gonna go
First
full,
hand, aces versus kings.
full
Oh my god, it's
aggro.
over. Oh.
I hope they just like, you know, they just come out swinging because hey, we're only playing for $25,000.
And as you see right there, a 2.5 raise, a 10 big blind 3-bet. We should see some very aggressive play here. Stacks super deep. Both players know what they're doing. Aggressive play usually wins a heads-up match. So let's see how this goes down here. I can't believe we're heads up already. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts, man. These guys have been swinging hard.
Today has not left us.
wanting. Yeah.
No, this is
Not at
great,
all.
dude. These guys are
I
going
can't even
for
speak
it.
right now, guys. This is freaking too good, man.
You're a player, not a talker.
That's right. That's right.
Actually, you're kind of a talker.
I'll say.
Hey, Lappy Poker with
Yo,
the raid.
Lappy
Hi.
Poker.
Thanks for the raid, brother.
Let's give a shout out for Lappy, who's been absolutely crushing it here in 2020. Love the streams. Make sure you guys give that man a follow. Thanks for the love, Lappy.
Oh, wow. And hits him with that check raise.
Wow,
Checks,
look at this.
7
50
big
big
bet.
blinds in the
Yeah.
middle, and the flush comes in on the river. Wow. One or both of these players hates that river. One. Wow, so Forrest has a 1-to-1 stack to pot ratio. 50 bigs in the middle, 50 bigs back.
This is
TRT's going in the time bank.
Dude.
The suspense continues. Heads up here. Playing for the title.
And does he just... Oh! 16
Oh my God,
bigs.
16 bigs. Oh, and a
Snap.
call. King 10 for the
Oh,
nut straight. He gets the
wow.
payday on the river. And just like that, he is now a massive heads up chip lead. Lappy Poker, an ICM deal was made heads up, which gave TRT 1.369 million.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's right there on the screen, right below us, right there. And Forrest got 1.28, leaving $25,000 extra to the winner.
Imatoshi's saying 1 billion chips, baby. Come on, we're getting there.
Wow,
Trying
look
to
at
get
that.
No
Billy,
way.
look.
Billion chips.
That
That's
is
sick.
unreal.
We're gonna leave it in chips at this point, guys. It's
Yeah,
just that's
we're-
just what we're doing. It's heads up smashing. Now keep in mind, it's so great. These are all the chips of every fallen soldier who's been working their way through this tournament. You started with 300,000 in chips.
That's cool.
And now we're approaching one player ending up with over $1 billion in chips.
That's,
with
all,
a
that's
B.
all you got to do to win a big tournament. Accumulate 1
Billion.
billion in chips.
How can you not hear that and instantly think just this
can't. It's not
you
possible.
Just, you know,
Pinky goes up.
every time.
Can I shave Ace and hold him on my lap?
Every time, good, excellent. No, you can't shave my cat, and it's not the first time you've asked.
I didn't
stop.
use the word cat the last time I asked.
Fair enough. Very different. 128 million in the middle, and again approaching that 1-to-1 pot ratio for
Yep.
Forrest here.
Unreal, man. What an exciting day. Exciting
Madness.
action here on the final table. Thanks to all of you for being a
And
part
we
of
have
it.
a
Wow.
ship. And
Wow!
Queen
Wow.
8 is good. What did he have? Jack 4?
So he had Jack 4. He had the
Miles.
Jack 10 blocker.
Aha.
TRT going for the bluff takedown. And Forrest says, I got 2 pair. I snap. And I'm
call
back up
you.
to 68 bigs.
And we're right back to where we're at, folks. Piles on piles, stacks on stacks. Let's get it on. By the way, confirmation. We're doing marbles. We're doing marbles after this.
Marble race,
So
giveaway.
these
Stay tuned, guys.
Might be playing for millions of dollars, but we're gonna be racing marbles for at least tens of pennies. It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I would never take less for a trophy. Makes no sense. I completely agree, and I do wonder how many of the like ESPN B-roll interviews from back in the day when they were like, "It's all about the bracelet, man." Like, did some segment producer tell them to say that? There's no way they really think that, right?
There's a hype man in the back, be like, dude, just it's only the
Say
bracelet.
say it's about the bracelet.
Bracelet.
So sick, man.
Dude, epic grind out, baby.
Woo! Hoo-hoo!
They are not playing as tight as they would be with no deal. Exactly, and that's the beauty of the deal is these guys feel comfy. They are millionaires, and now they can just play for the paltry sum of $25,000.
Yeah, this is so crazy. You're both instantly a millionaire. I don't know these guys' personal finances outside of this, but I'm not a millionaire, and it'd be nice to be a millionaire. And now I'm playing a friendly heads-up game for $25,000. I'm free rolling a $25,000 heads-up game that would be cool to win, but I already have that sweet, sweet prize money in my account right now. And the tournament's not even over.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the sickest part.
Yep.
I already spent it. I haven't even busted
sick.
yet.
I've already leased my friend's Escalade.
Kakati, what's up, my man? Welcome, welcome.
Ghost says, I think back then it really was about the bracelet, though. There was less money up top relative to the stakes those guys were playing. That's a fair point.
fair.
Right, so it's like a 10K buy-in for the main event, but instead of the prize being $7 million, it was, well, 1.5.
And there's obviously a lot of clout and, endorsements and stuff that goes along with the bracelets. So,
It did, especially then, yeah. Okay, good
Queen
point.
High is going to be good there.
Queen High, double paired board, ship and dip. Who's Michael Lancer? That's what I want to know.
Dude, that's so funny.
Michael Lancer does suck.
We have Justin Corey and Michael Lancer here, and this is America's Poker Room.
Wait, what kind of weird alternate universe are we in right now? I'm just like, what is going on here? Is this what? Did I fall into the Matrix? What happened?
So
We got
just in
Red
case
Pill.
you're just tuning in and you're wondering what the hell's going on, heads up. Almost $10 million in the prize pool in this tournament. $2,650 buy-in. A final table heads-up deal has been made. The payouts are right below us here. Forrest is now guaranteed $1.282 million. TRT is guaranteed $1.369 million. And the winner of this heads-up match is the Venom champion. This is Venom number 3 on America's Card Room and gets an extra $25,000 on top of those numbers.
God, it's so weird to just think that like the 25,000 is almost like so trivial though. You know what I mean? It's just like, you're just like,
I'll
oh,
drop in the
25K.
water.
extra
Tip I'm gonna tip my dealer $25K. Here
You're
you
like,
go.
okay, whatever. Like, I'll buy my kid their first car. Like, like whatever. Like, here's the 25K. Fine.
Blazers, man. Blazers really healthy. Me and Kakati on Kakati stream, we talk a lot of basketball. Definitely liking the Blazers. NBA, baby. NBA's back.
Oh, and for it, they are swinging.
Yeah, there's been a lot of sick action here. A lot of aggressive 3-betting.
So
Big bluff.
dude, every time we've had a Venom, we keep pumping the guarantee. It always keeps blowing by it. I mean, I gotta think the next one's probably gonna be an $8 million Venom. I mean, I don't know.
It's going to be 8 or 9.
I mean,
It's
I
8 or
say
9.
8 because it's like a huge understatement because we're gonna blow past that too. I'm just trying to be nice. Like if I say 10, then we hit 10. It's like, okay, whatever, you hit it, right? Come on. I mean, we're just gonna keep blowing it out the
Come
water. This is
on.
awesome. There it is, right on cue. Somebody in the chat says like, you should text Phil, tell him to do a Venom Encore right now for 10 million. Let's
How
go.
hard can it be?
Hey, what are you doing tomorrow? If you're not doing anything, maybe we'll just host another Venom again
Yeah.
and hang out.
Clover for life. My third Venom, and my third Venom putting one buy-in in. Running good in that sense.
All right, we got some piles
Raptors,
getting in there.
Raptors.
Raising to 15 milli, getting looked up by TRT. 30 milli in the pot.
2-1 chip lead.
Look at Forrest clawing it back bit by bit,
Mhm.
working on it.
What a crusher, man.
Swinging and swinging. That was pretty funny earlier when we asked you guys chat if you guys wanted big blinds or chips, and I think it was
Everybody.
99.9%. Like I think there was one guy at the end who was like, chips question mark? Oh my god. You guys are too funny.
Now we're seeing bigger raise sizes mixed in here. I was seeing like 2.2, 2.4, and now I'm seeing like a 3.3 big line raise there from Forrest Rainfall. Is he just? Are we just stepping on the gas pedal because it's heads up and we've already really locked up our prize?
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe we can see some Rounders style 15x opens. That would be fun.
Third heart comes in. 11 bigs in the middle.
Bet 50 big blinds.
It's a position bet, I call.
My favorite part was
Bet
how,
on 8 ball.
well,
Like,
is how McDermott was beating himself up the entire movie for going broke with like the second nut boat.
Yeah,
As
right?
If he should have
Just
seen
like-
it coming. I love it.
Come on, man.
Oh, that movie.
And yes, the winner should get an FU COVID mask, as someone in the chat just asked.
Definitely. You should give him like a whole box of them.
That's what I would say. I would say this deal isn't going down unless they get the fucking mask.
Straight up, here's the deal. I'm gonna take 1.28 million on one condition. You give me one of those little FU COVID cloth masks as well. That's what I need in my life, and that's fine.
Oh
here
my
we
God!
go. We got piles.
Wow. A raise from Forrest, a 3-bet to 9 bigs, and he says, all right, 61 bigs, I'm all in.
Wow, not messing around. Look at that sexy 1 million chip. Do you guys see that? Just so,
1
so cool.
million. Does Vitor want to try to close it out here? Just gamble.
He's got a hand. He's thinking about it. I mean, what would you call with here?
Is there a 1 billion chip? I want somebody to get to a 1 billion chip
1
just to
It's
push all
condensed
in.
to a single
So it
chip.
shows 1
Oh my
billion.
god, we have a call! Forrest flops the boat!
my god, it's
That's
over.
a wrap. Forrest is
Wow.
now chip lead.
Oh my
Hand was
God.
over.
Literally an
Immediately.
exact swap, and now Forrest is 2-1 chip lead.
Wow.
Baby.
Would you?
Fo-
I would have
run,
called there with Ace
Forrest,
10
run.
too. Would you have called there with Ace 10 heads up? I
Oh, yeah.
think I for sure would have.
Yeah, I probably call him. I probably call him there.
Wow.
I mean, yeah. Is it bad if my answer changes if it's a 400k ladder versus the 25k difference
No,
now?
I'm-
Because I think it might. I don't know.
Of course, it
it
would
might.
definitely affect your decision. Ace 10 would be a much harder call out for
For
so much
400k
more money.
for
Yeah.
this, I'm like,
Damn.
I'm flying high. I feel like I'm not even playing the Venom anymore after I already made this ICM deal. Like
Right.
I'm just like, I already won. This is amazing.
You're just playing the other highest stakes poker you've ever played in your
Yeah,
life.
yeah. Now I'm playing the second highest stakes.
Yeah, honestly, I would fold the Ace 10 there.
Really?
100%. That's a big 61 big blind 4-bet rip. That was like
Yeah.
best case scenario there. Like 4 is like, oh my
Yeah,
god, yes,
I
I'm
was,
flipping.
I was gonna say he's generally gonna show up with ace jack plus there. Every
I'm never
every
calling
time.
that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But hey, you got to flip for the win, and you know,
Right, yeah. He's got them all in for the match, you know? Yeah.
obviously if you had extra vision, you can see your opponent has 4s. Of course, you're calling, and
Totally.
he got it and got the flip and lost the flip, and we're back at it. We don't want this to end. We don't want this to end, everybody. We wanted 4s to win. We want to keep this match going. Thanks to all of you for being here. A deal has been made. The numbers are below us. Those are the numbers that these two players are guaranteed. In fact, I don't think Forrest is 4-bet ripping 61 bigs.
Right, yeah, right.
If they're playing the
Very
whole,
true.
these hands don't go down the same way
Very
if
true.
the deal isn't made. For sure, 100%.
Madness, pure madness. Now you can see there that Forrest is, like I said, guaranteed 1.282. However, if he takes this 25k, that's going to push him to a 1.3 millionaire. So clearly that makes a difference. Let's go.
And TRT just won a 5 big blind pot with pocket 4s, and 4s is saying, okay, we're even now. You just won pocket 4s, we're even now.
Dude,
Odds evened out.
4 every time. 4 every board he does, man.
Jeff Gam, what's up, buddy?
I like Zona Slim says, oh, running aces would do it for TRT, so not flopping dead.
Okay,
so
true
you're
that.
right. You're right. Yes, sometimes people have 1%. I'll tell you what. If you want to take 1% against me all the day, then you're right. You're not drawing dead. Let's go. Let's go. Let's play.
Hey, I did what? I did running 5s, running aces, running 10s.
Yeah, just.
I like my odds.
I just whatever. If you want to get it in there with 1%, let's go.
Yeah, our bet's on 4's full.
Custom Venom Rolex. I like where you guys are at in
Hell
the
yeah.
chat, dude. Some sweet Venom bling.
You know, you can get that too. You can get custom inscriptions. Rolex will do that for you.
Oh,
They'll
dude.
print
Actually,
on the
that actually
dial.
would be a great idea. Spend 25k on a sick trophy watch
Yeah.
with like Venom Champion on it.
And it would say like Oyster Perpetual Venom, and then you could
Oh,
get like
sick.
the Venom
Sick.
that typeface, you know.
That's what it should be. That extra 25k. Wow, nice wheel. The extra 25k should be like required to get like a Venom Rolly. And you'd be like, okay, well, you guys are playing
Shit.
for the Rolly, basically. That's what you guys are playing for, essentially.
And you know those rollies do end up having higher collector value, like decades down the line.
Yeah.
Custom inscription Rolexes have big time collector value.
Oh, nice.
Scott's a classy gentleman.
I
He
know
knows
I
this
know my
stuff.
watch.
He
my
knows
wrist
this
watches.
stuff.
Look at Jagasaurus. So they're millionaires now, so let's just do stuff for 25k that we wouldn't have done for 1k yesterday. I love it. True that. True that.
Goes to Ven 1%, huh? So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, every time. Everything's relative. I mean, that is, though. You're right. Anything changes, everything changes, says Ghost of M. But it's true. I mean, that's the thing about one of these tournaments, right? Is it's all about ebbing and flowing and switching gears. You can't just say, I'm going to play this way the entire time. That will never work. It always changes when you're approaching a money bubble, when you're approaching final, different multiple tables combining down to the final 3, 4, 2 tables, final table. Everything changes all the time. You have to consistently be adapting. You can't just be like, nope, I always fold this hand and I always play this hand. Or you'll never be a winning poker player. You just won't.
How often is ACR going to do the Venom?
I believe it's about
main
once
line?
every 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, it's like twice a year.
About
yeah.
twice a year now, yeah. I'm expecting the next one will probably be December, January-ish. If it continues with the schedule it's been on.
Yeah, we gotta have like a summer Venom. We call this, I think.
Summer Venom, Winter Venom?
I think Phil, when I was chatting with him one time, called this the bankroll saver. Like, you know, if you
Yeah.
grind the WSOP all summer and
Yes.
things don't go your way, just win the Venom.
Just win the Venom. It's
You're
so
welcome.
easy. It's so
You're
easy.
welcome. It's good.
I just have 3 words for you guys. It's all I can think about. 7s versus 10s.
Oh my
I guess
God.
I can't stop. I'm sorry.
I know.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
I'm
watch.
sorry.
So once we go off the air, I'm probably gonna get that clip and like
Oh, it's gonna be-
somebody needs to remix it and put music to it and like just have it be like a whole like dubstep song. It just needs to.
Someone
happen.
start working on that right now.
You got
Do
seriously?
like a remix, like dubstep.
Yes.
Oh.
I'll play that clip on my stream every single time.
Yes, it's
I
gonna be
promise.
magical. Translucent Fox in the house. There's the clip. Yeah, seriously. ACR, you guys got some clever video editors, right?
I'm
I
gonna
think-
start working on that tonight.
Dude,
I'm gonna
I-
do what I can do to make that happen
please.
tonight. The
Dude, I want.
remix.
But think about it. You can remix with like this, like the and then dude to a beat. Come on, producers, where are you at? Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, if it, like the Can I Pet That Dog kid, like Can I Flop That Set? Yes. No.
Dude, I love it. It says this hasn't even been a sweat for TRT Vitter right there. He's like, this guy's basically just crushed this thing.
Seriously, he's out of him. Yeah, even Forrest. Forrest has both these guys had massive stacks the whole way.
And they've done great. I mean, I haven't really been sweating. I haven't sweat too much of TRT and Forrest pre-final table, but I would assume, you know, they were crushing when it was down to under 50 anyways. It seems like they've just had a consistent, pretty trendy momentum.
Yeah. I know for sure TRT. I'm like supremely confident. I remember he had a massive stack to start day 3 with 64 players left. I remember seeing his name
Gotcha.
at the top of the leaderboard. So yeah, what a sick run this has been for him, man.
I love it. So people are like, how does somebody not know who this is? It'd be so great if that person was just in the chat, just like casually chatting along while they're playing. They're like, oh, no big deal. It's me, but you know, whatever. Just
Does
another
anyone know their real names?
day. Just another day at the office. No big deal. I love it. Now that person's totally chatting and they're like, that's me. He just mentioned me. All right, so it looks like we got, what is just a raise here from Forrest cruising over to the big. Excuse me for 1 sec, guys. All right, guys, we got Phil on the phone. Phil, you were saying you caught us talking about the Venom being twice a year. Talk to me.
Yeah. Well, I caught you guys talking about Venom being twice a year, and I got a marketing meeting tomorrow morning, right? It's because after the Venom, got to plan what we're doing. I really feel like we should be doing a carnage twice a year that's like a 2650 PKO, $5 million guaranteed, $7 million guaranteed, something along those lines.
All of those things make me happy.
PKO.
PKO! Wow.
PKO 2650, same buy-in as Venom. Now we got 4 big events a year, right? Kind of feels like it fits, doesn't it?
I would say
yes.
so.
Like
That's
a
what
glove.
she said.
Yeah, we're in.
So that's our marketing meeting tomorrow. That's what you guys have to look forward to,
Oh my god.
So sick.
right? We'll keep this. We'll keep poker alive.
Yes.
Sounds great, dude. Chunky,
You're the man, Phil.
dude.
That's amazing.
Chunky PKOs sound delicious. I'm in.
Yes.
Right?
Dude,
There we go.
that's so sick.
All right.
All right, cool, brother, man.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
You guys, chat. You
Well
guys
done,
heard it
guys.
here first.
Thanks a ton, Philly.
All right. Talk to you guys. Bye.
So you guys heard it. You guys heard Philly say the words. The
Dude.
carnage.
Never have I
The
met...
carnage. 2650 buy-in.
Oh yeah. Carnage.
5 million-ish guaranteed. Meh.
Yeah,
PKO.
Casual.
PKO structure.
PKO 6.
So obviously that would just be mind-blowingly massive bounties at the final table. What, 50k, 100k knockouts?
Oh, it was so. Dude, just playing with that sort of PKO level, so legendary.
Dude,
so
that's
legendary.
so sick.
Phil loves to create a lot of extra work for himself.
He's
Where
like, so I was thinking I'd go to work and have a meeting about creating a lot more work.
You guys know what we should do.
That's sick.
So sick. PKOs. I mean, I know
Good.
there's been like clamoring for that. Has there not?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the PKOs are great on there. They're great, but they have a lot of really small PKOs, which are still fun because even the small ones eventually snowball up to where you're playing for large bounties towards the end. But something like a 2650 PKO, I mean, dude, you're talking about, you're going to have bounties that are going to be bigger than laddering in the tournament. So it will be worth it for you to take a less advantageous spot to bust out a huge bounty than even, because it's worth like a ladder or two potentially at the final table. I mean, it's such an interesting dynamic. That sounds great to me. I'm in.
We did not. I mean, I didn't notice that. Look here, we're kind of at even chip stacks now.
Yeah.
we were a little distracted with the news, but right you are that this is anyone's match.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah,
Crazy.
TRT overtaking the chip lead. And yeah, that's, I mean, so like for me, I had never played a PKO before a couple weeks ago before ACR came out with the PKOs on America's Card Room, and just thinking right now about, I know I'm not the only, fairly new player to the PKO structure. Imagining myself like making a massive PKO final table, like you just talked about. Like, do I call here because this is worth like a 2x pay jump?
There's
Right, I
huge
know.
spots.
Jack 10
Yes,
suited.
right.
Like there's gonna be a lot of like unfamiliar territory for a lot of players in that event. That's gonna be
Absolutely.
sick. That's gonna be super sick.
Dude, wow, that's super interesting. Yeah, in the chat they're saying, yeah, your starting bounty would be somewhere around $600.
Yeah, 625.
And then every time you
for a
knock
knockout.
somebody out, you pocket some of that. Half that gets added to yours, and then all of a sudden, I mean, dude, you're talking halfway through the tournament, everybody's got like 5K bounties on their head.
So sick.
I mean, that's epic.
Well, not everyone is in love with PKOs. No problem. You don't gotta play them.
Yeah,
That's right.
The beauty.
Well, that's the best part. That's why we have the Venom and the Carnage.
Take your pick.
Choose your poison.
And yes, a deal has been made. The numbers are below us. Forest transfers guaranteed 1.282. TRT's guaranteed 1.369. And the winner of this heads-up match will get the additional $25,000 left on the table outside of the deal and the glory.
Which we have now dubbed as the official Rolex 25K, because at this point, I
have
think
to. You gotta
I
do
know
it.
that
You gotta
both
do
of these heads-up players are watching. So this is to you right now. That 25K, I don't care which one you buy, but pick up a Rolex and engrave it Venom Champ. That's what that money's for, guys. At least it is now. I like how we're so diligent with your money. We're really good about that. We're gonna tell you exactly how to spend it. Don't worry about it. Rolling deep, check here on the turn.
What's with the payouts? Third to fourth is a smaller jump than fourth to fifth. You need to pull out your calculator again, good sir.
Yeah, math is hard.
So fourth to fifth was what, a 167 pay jump, and then fourth to third was
under 197.
250-ish.
Oh, I was looking at Freddie Adu to Tejo.
But yeah, man, lots of big money paid out today.
So sick.
So sick.
And yeah, with the ATM, basically they call it the ITM ATM, so they call that in the money ATM. So the cool thing is every single time you ladder, that ladder amount is put directly into your account live. So, I mean, let's just go over to the blackjack tables and see what happens. What do you guys be like, I'm still in this tournament and I keep losing money faster than I can make it in this tournament. It's really tough for me.
Yeah,
Which I won the tournament and I broke even. It was bad.
blackjack dealer. That was a $500,000 10 ball on the river.
Oof.
Yeah.
When you put it like that,
Yep. We'll take it.
Sevens versus tens. What a hand.
Yeah, Britchick saying, yep, Carnage PKO Cyclones are definitely stuck in my head now. We can relate. We can definitely relate.
4 clubs on the board. River pairs the board. The 7 of club ships. Almost even in chips still. This could be a really long heads-up match. 2 very good players with 80 big blinds each. 30-minute blind level increases. We were just saying a little bit ago, like how fast this is gonna finish. We could be here for another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
We
funny.
really could be.
It's interesting because I think that now that the thing, they were taking some more risks right after they made the deal.
Yeah.
And then the chips were more skewed. But now that they're kind of even, I feel like there's kind of this, all right, you want to go? Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
And I do feel like obviously like these guys as amazing as they are at poker, like they are human. And obviously, like, there has to be some kind of adrenaline rush when you lock up a deal for 1.28 and 1.36 million.
Yeah.
And we saw that big ace-10 versus 4s explosion hand, and now, as you said, it seems to be, like, calming down a little bit. Maybe the emotions are calming down a little bit. Maybe these guys are, like, pulling it back just a tiny bit as they, you know, from the beginning of the heads-up match. So this could go on for a while here. This is a mega deep heads-up match.
I mean, if I'm either one of these guys, dude, I'm so jacked on adrenaline. Like, there's no way I'm sitting down. I'm walking around, pacing around with my laptop, like I'm running circles in the carpet.
I know.
Like,
How can you sit still?
like, no way.
Well, and I think that's ultimately why we did see Vitor call off with the ace-10.
Of course.
Because he suspected that this might take place. And if he can get them all in for the match and try and close it right here and now, because otherwise we might be in it for the long haul. And here we are.
Yeah, that's right. This could have been done 30 minutes ago with that coin flip.
Right.
Crazy.
These guys are in it. These guys are in it. And I love it. Now, see, the 25K, honestly, let's face it. 1.3 million, 25K, it's cool, but it's almost irrelevant. These guys are playing for that pride factor right now. These guys are just
100%.
like, I want to win the Venom. This is mine.
Alpha Virginia says, now Phil is going to find a song to match Carnage. Phil, call Eminem for a mixtape version.
Yeah.
I got no snare in my headphone.
Oh, it's so funny because I just heard that song like 2 days ago. I was bumping it and I was like trying to rap as much of it as I could remember. Spoiler alert, I did not remember a lot.
Really?
I mean, no, I remember
This coming from a man who
decent
knows
amount.
whoop there it is word for freaking word.
I thought you knew. You know, it's a good jam. It's a good jam. It's good. I mean, you want to come down to the underground, old school, here's a shovel. Can you dig it, fool? I mean, there's
I can
beautiful,
dig it.
There's
I
beautiful
can dig
lyrics like that. You just got to remember that, you know? These guys are swinging. Forrest ran far. What an appropriate username for his run in this tournament. He's trying to run the farthest, but TRT is definitely trying to put a nail in that plan.
Whoop, there it is.
Classic.
You guys know. If you don't like some 90s rump shaking music, yeah, see Jock Jams? Just listened to that recently
Yeah.
too. I might be stuck in a time.
Jock jams. Jock jams.
Train is still driving
Oh,
like a
wow,
1990s
Wow, look
Yukon.
at this.
Check
So,
raise to 10, repop, almost a min click back to 18, and a
This
shove. Oh,
is
this is it! Kings against the nut flush draw and a straight draw.
Kings are good!
Wow.
Hold.
TRT USA champ! Venom!
Ooh.
That's a massive.
Taking
That's
it
that's like a
down.
50-50 right there.
Wow.
Another big flip.
Woo.
Good game, gentlemen. Forrest second place. TRT first place for just about 1.4.
And it was the last hand for the break, so the thing's like, well, your tournament's going to resume in 5 minutes. There's
Wow.
going to have no chips, but wow, GG, fam.
Very GG. Now, did you guys
Wow.
take note on how to hold real tight with those kings?
Seriously,
Man, that's the hold of a career right there.
that was a massive all-in right there.
Major congratulations
Yo.
to TRT, Vitor, and Forrest ran so far, but
Marty
not quite
Mathis,
all the way.
Forrest, big congrats, man. And
Huge.
TRT, way to ship a dip. 1 point, just under 1.4 after he takes down that 25K extra. What a day, man. Not a bad few days of grinding.
What a beast. Yeah, actual payouts are beneath us. Like we said, there was a deal made. So the first and second place made a deal. Those are reflected beneath us. Then they played it out for an extra 25K where TRT was victorious there as well. What a champion.
Why can I easily picture 15-year-old Fat Train practicing whoop in the mirror?
I mean, because I did. Because I
Because
bought,
that's exactly what happened?
because I bought several cassette tape singles and I just put them in 2 different players and would just play rewind.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Train's
why.
real life-changing moment was in like 1998 when he got the auto reverse on the cassette deck, and then he could really practice until he was blue in the face.
Yeah, I could practice at double speed, so I sounded like a chipmunk, but it was really, really cool. So guys, don't go anywhere because you know what? I just put in the word and I made it happen, and we're gonna shoot some marbles.
Yes.
Not only are we shooting marbles, but I'm giving away, we're gonna shoot 1 marbles race to rule them all. Top 3 finishers, you all get 109 tickets.
Nice.
Straight up.
Oh, nice.
109 tickets.
What?
Yo,
for the
Estelle,
top 3
hold the
finishers.
baby. Hold the baby.
Everybody hang out. I'm getting this set up. Oh, well, look what it is.
Marble time. I need to get these back on my
Look
stream.
what it is.
I haven't done marble races on my stream in a
Hello,
long time.
marbles. You're so beautiful.
Hell yeah. All right,
You're
guys.
so,
Once
so
again,
beautiful.
top 3 in this next marble race here will get a $109 ACR ticket.
I don't know what the max number of players is. 1,000. We should be able to get like all of you in here. So let's go. Exclamation point play in the chat, guys.
Moderators and commentators are eligible.
Everybody.
Are getting in.
Exclamation point play in the chat. Crew's over here. I want to see the biggest effing marble race we've ever done. This is gonna be awesome.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at the chat go insane here, guys. Let's do it. I'm busting it out on my phone. Top 3 winners. What you're gonna do is you're gonna shoot a whisper to America's Card Room here on Twitch, and I'm gonna give you a 109 ticket. Just the top 3. All with 700 other of you, please don't message me. That won't end well. Just the top 3 are gonna get a 109 ticket here, and we're gonna do it.
I'm playing just for the rigged comments.
Yeah, Ridge,
Team Pro.
Ridge, play. All right, there it is. All right, we're in. You guys are awesome. Look how many of you are in there. 165, 167. Keep it going, guys. We're gonna do one
go.
race, so we're gonna let this cruise. Man, dude,
Yo.
Venom.
The
did it,
Venom,
boys.
baby.
Absolute Venom crushing this, guys. Once again, here is the final stats for the Venom. Biggity Bam, 3,872 players.
Wow.
All culminating down to this, man.
Do we know what the guarantee number was? Like, when did we blow past it?
We blew past that like
Day
early
on
in
the
the
third
day.
flight.
Yeah.
Third flight?
Third
Yeah.
flight hit the guarantee.
Sick.
Yeah, and then just blew through it. Yeah.
Well
sure.
done. ACR.
Absolutely crushed. Everybody in there just swinging so many notables.
And I just gotta say it one last time. Shout out to Scott for driving out to SAC to be here today. Shout out to Justin for putting together this beautiful layout. Lots of work done behind the scenes you guys did not see. And a big shout out to the ACR team, Phil Nagy, Juan, Pablo, all the dudes behind the scenes that aren't getting the name recognition. Thanks for everything you guys do down at the Costa Rica headquarters, and as of late from the comfort of their own homes because of the crazy Corona lockdown shiz that's been going down. So thanks to everyone that made the Venom possible, man.
Amen.
So sick.
And thank you to you guys, Twitch chat. Always a blast chilling with, well, most of you.
Twitch chat. All right, guys, we are getting it on. Let's go. Most of you. We're like 98% of you. 2% of you suck, but you
We love 98% of you.
But you know who you are, and that's okay. And you know you just suck.
Right.
It's okay. All right, so here's the deal, guys. We're gonna kick it off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, you guys know the rest. You guys know how to count. That's fine. Let's go, fam. Again, top 3 marbles, taking down a 109 ticket.
Sick.
Top 3 winners. Go ahead and shoot your username
Let's go.
to me here. And without further ado, guys, we're gonna change it up. Let's kick some solid beats. Let's get hyped for the marbles, fam. Let's go.
The drivers are at the line, and it looks like
Crank it
we're
up.
almost set. Racers, start your engines.
Start your engine.
Go!
This is great. Here, listen to this song. This song's fucking classic. Boom. All right, guys, let's get it on. 109 tickets for the top 3. Let's go.
15-year-old train could also be seen dancing to this song in America.
Yes.
What's this? A mystery car has just entered the race, and he's coming from behind.
Of course.
Like
Wow, guys, we got a long way to go.
Look at those
Anybody's game.
How many marbles are in?
Dude, 219.
19.
219, you sexy beast.
See, now aren't you happy we modded Danica? She can now see herself because her marble is different colors.
That's all she wanted. That's all she wanted was to see her
That's
name
right.
in the green.
She actually did say that before I left the house.
Look at the waves of marbles here, guys.
I'll never forget when, like, in the first 2 or 3 months of my streams, I was doing marble races quite a bit, and I did like a simulated race. I didn't realize it, and it was like 1,000, literally like 1,000 marbles. And I didn't realize it was a simulated race until it was all done. Like the whole time, I was like, "Oh my god! Look at all these marbles!" Like, you guys can find it on my socials, like way back.
It's the biggest sweat of Long Car's career.
Exactly. I mean, I know I've been playing for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but that marble.
Telling you.
So good.
Killer Cass. Looks like they're down there at the end.
I see you, Killa.
Leading the pack.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. In a shocking turn of events, the mystery car seems to be kicking off each racer.
Wow, wow, oh god, look at this. A couple of freaking course jumpers. Can they land? Can they
Oh my god!
Woohoo!
Woohoo
sticks
did!
it.
Wow, look at Woohoo, that big.
Woohoo
Oh!
Oh,
he
they
fell
did,
off.
but distressed pineapples really stick in the land. Distressed pineapple, I love it. Land O'Lakes recently changing their logo, keeping it PC.
They too? Oh my. That was a hard one.
Yep. All right, J Whiskey
Oh,
505, distressed pineapple. Rigger, please. I'm getting some roast. Wow,
Oh, the
stop
blockage.
at the roadblock. Anybody's game.
T-Foss, GG.
Well, we just did?
So these are going to disappear. They're going to time out, but other people are going to catch up in the meantime. Oh! Quick question now. Are you going to find a way to actually stick that? Wow, David Bear. Oh, God.
David Bear looking good.
David Bear.
Looking good for the win.
David Bear for the win. Top three, folks. David Bear guaranteed.
David Bear.
David Bear.
And it looks like
Oh,
Toe Typer's
the
Ghost
suspense.
Ball. Land
Tony
O'Lakes.
Purr and Land O'Lakes. There it is. Oh,
No, that's the
Oh,
Ghost
no.
Ball.
and it is.
Oh,
wow.
Pac.
By a smidge.
For Pac. 220 Marble Racers. Wow. David Bear 3, Land O'Lakes 214, and Flapak.
I think flop aces 4 is taken.
Nope, Flapak. I like it. That's the way we say it. All right, so winner, us three. We're going with. I make up your own nicknames, dude. I have drunk Scottish people call me McFrutton. You just go with it. All right, David Bear 3, winner, chicken dinner. Land O'Lakes 214, winner as well for a 109 ticket, and Flapak.
Labak.
Coming at you right on. I need usernames for you on ACR whispered directly to myself here on Twitch.
Not Tupac.
I love it, guys. The Venom. It is complete.
day,
It is
man.
culminated. By the way, if you guys enjoyed Marbles, we do that every single show, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, kicking off at noon Pacific. Dude. Boom.
My dude.
The virtual pound.
Dude, what can I say, guys? Seriously, chat, you are MVP. We couldn't have done it without you. We love you guys.
Ghost of M and the mods.
Yeah,
Thank
Boom.
you guys.
Thanks,
ACR,
everybody.
Venom,
What a
Hype.
day, man.
You guys are awesome.
The Venom, baby.
Follow this channel for more crazy action very soon. See you.